Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fian Oval for round 10 of the Hunter of Vale Black Diamond Cup competition. We've got a bit of a special treat today. This is 2 games we got going live. First game's going on at the moment between Newcastle City and Nelson Bay up at Dick Burwell Oval. The second game here today, and joining me in commentary today is Lucas Home. Lucas, welcome.
Good afternoon, Gary. Should be a very intriguing game this afternoon.
Yeah, certainly. I should introduce myself. Gary Birkinshaw here, returning to the mic after a couple of years out, but Dave Redden and Lucas have been a fantastic job in my absence. But look, what a fantastic game I think we've got on here. We've got top of the table clash here in Terrigal Avoca, sitting with 8 wins and no losses, up against the Warners Bay side who haven't won a game yet. And you would think, well, this is going to be one-sided, but I think it'll be far from that.
No, I think it'll be a very close game with Warners. We'll go through the team shortly, with Warners Bay having 3 inclusions and Terrigal Avoca having a few outs. Should be a very close contest, I would imagine. Yeah,
I think you're right there too, Lucas. And you look at these sides, they've always seemed to have a pretty close battle. Last year, with probably a similar situation, Warners Bay won 2 of the games against Terrigal Avoca. And even in our clash earlier this year, Warners Bay led Terrigal Avoca right up until 3/4 time. Before that, little bit of class from Terrigal Avoca actually got them over the line. But a few changes to both teams today.
There are. To be very interesting to see how the new faces from Warners Bay and the old experienced faces from Terrigal Avoca play today in the weather, which is slightly inclement, Gary.
Yeah, just go through those new players for us if you don't mind, Lucas.
Do you want me to go through the whole side, Gary? Yes, mate. Warners Bay Bulldogs, number 2, Jake Roach. 4, Ben Kernahan. 5, Matt Spinks. 6, Nick Turner. 7, Nicholas Metcalf. 8, one of the new faces, Riley Irwin. 9, Rob Schindler-Taylor. 11, Tom McDonald. 13, Sam Gibbons. 15, Kai McGrath. 19, Dave McGuinness. 21, Lachlan Deverell. 24, Josh Nichol. 26, Luke Roach. 27, Sol Brown. 28, another new one, Kobe McClure. 30, another new face, Oscar Anderson. 35, Kane Gibbs. 37, Corey Deverell. 38, Tristan Warner. 46, Ben Crawley. And 58, Adam Van Ast, Gary.
Beautiful, mate. Well read there. That's fantastic. I'll just quickly go through the Terrigal Avoca side. Is number 1, Matt Shortall. Number 2, out there is Austin Clark. 3, Dale Walker. 4, Kurt Fleming. 5, Lachlan White. 6, Ryan Webster. 7, Mark Skews. Number 9, Jack Grimman. 10, Peter Van Dam. 11, Alexander White. 12, Corey Billings. 13, James Hart. 14, Will McKellar. 15, Jared Flint. 16, Brandon Sarich. 18, Will Delahunty. 19 is Sam Ellis. 20, Jackson Farquhar. 24, Sam O'Brien. 27, Daniel Houston. 28, Chris Bishop. 29, Ethan Thornby. And the umpires today, Lucas?
The umpires today, Gary. Pat Lally, Lincoln McCauley making his field umpiring debut. Ryan Stanton, Simon McCauley, Miles McCauley also making his umpiring debut in Black Diamond Cup. And the goal umpires, Roy Reichardt and John Sullivan, Gary.
Certainly a Macaulay affair today in the umpiring there, but also noticed today Warners Bay in their Indigenous jumpers. A couple of weeks later, the Indigenous round with a supplier issue, but also both sides wearing white socks as a big fundraiser today for Big Freeze Newcastle and raising money for motor neurone disease. And they've got the socket to MMD, and certainly hope that we raise some good money.
We do. It's a very worthy cause, the MMD cause, as the Queen's birthday game was last weekend.
Beautiful, as it was. So we got Warners Bay, they're in the blue jumpers and they're going to be kicking to your left of screen. Terrigal Avoca in their red, white and black and white shorts, they're going to be kicking to the right of screen. So really looking forward to what should be a fantastic clash. Who's your tip?
Should be great. I think Warners Bay need to play a full quarter game if they have a close run rather to Terrigal Avoca, but they might get them slightly Terrigal Avoca.
Oh, mate, you're a Warners Bay man, mate. I'll be telling you, you've tipped against them again. But up we go again. Ellis in the ruck against McDonald. No one gets a clear tap. Overrun there. Turner gets a quick handball out to Jake Roach. He's tackled immediately. It goes back to Bishop. He'll enjoy these conditions. Sarich on the right boot across to Bill and started across half back. Ran through half forward. He kicks it there. Fleming's going out there. He's going to be met by Deverell. Deverell, good contact by Deverell. He gets a right boot kick. It's going to go out wide on the centre wing. Jake Roach picks it up for Warners Bay and a good steady kick to Schindler-Taylor. Handballs on quickly to Turner. Turner on the right boot, goes inside forward 50, but coming out and meeting it there now is Delahunty. A wobbly old kick, but the coach for Terrigal Avoca, Mark Skews, takes a mark. Handballs on quickly to Skews, to Bishop. Bishop kicks into the back of Skews, but able to go a bit further. Billings goes there and kicks it there with a wobbly old kick, punch to the back there, but Grimmon's going to come in for Terrigal Avoca. In there's a new player in there. That one there is McClure for Warners Bay on debut. Get the back out the back. It goes there as Ellis has a snapper goal just to the right and through for a single behind. A frenetic start by both sides. Look, we should be in for a great clash.
There should be a great clash. End-to-end football would be great to watch.
Certainly will. So it's going to be Lockie Devil's going to bring the ball back into play for Warners Bay. So some good leads coming. They're a bit stagnant at the moment, Warners Bay. He's going to go out to the broadcast side of the ground. Schindler Taylor, McDonald's going to up. Go Schindler Taylor! What a big leap. Didn't quite take it. Well done to McDonald doing the roving for the big man. He gets it back to Jake Roach. Tries to get around. Ellis can't do so. Well done, Sam Ellis. Two good efforts there. Intercepted by Delahunty. On to Skews. In short there. Can't take the mark. That time tapped out. It goes in the direction there now of, I think that's out there, is Houston on debut, I think, for Terrigal Avoca also. He goes in there and picks it up a second time. Deverell goes in for Warners Bay and he's out now. He's going on the right boot. A good lead coming there from Crawley, and Crawley takes a mark. Quick handle. They're looking to move on both sides at all. Beautiful condition. Deverell tackled by Billings. Going in hard was Delahunty for Terrigal Avoca. Well picked up by Riley Irwin for Warners Bay. McDonald going a bit harder there, big fella, as McKellar bumps him off the ball. Irwin's going to go back in there. Cheers frenetic at the moment. What a great start. Out it comes their handball back from Fleming to Bishop, and they're out now. Terrigal Avoca through Hart. Hart goes in short to Van Dam, loses his footing in the cricket pitch area, but it's going to sit all right for Grimmond. He's there up against, going there is Brown. He gets a hurry kick there. Alexander White tackled immediately by Gibbons, but he gets the handball over the back. Houston can't take possession of it. Going there also, I think that time there was Walker. He couldn't take it, but we're going to have a ball up. What a great start.
Give you a breath there, Gary. Very frenetic start from both sides.
No wonder I gave this commentary up, eh? Too hard to work. But anyway, Pat Lally's going to throw the ball up, 45 metres out from the Terrigal Avoca score, only one behind so far. As going there is McClure, he can't pick it up there, Skews, bumps him off, keeps his feet there. Now he's on the right boot, snaps it around, bit on the narrow side, through for another behind. We've been playing about 3 minutes in and two behinds to Terrigal Avoca.
We have. Terrigal Avoca may need to capitalise on the scoreboard for all this forward 50 possession, Gary.
Certainly is. It's going at a real frenetic pace. I'm not really sure if that's Warners Bay's game. I think their game is normally let's hold it up. If they're going to get in a run and gun shoot with Terrigal Avoca, I'm not sure that's going to play into their hands.
Yeah, no, they need to control the tempo at this stage. I think Marty Roman will try to instill that with his players.
Yeah, he certainly will. There's Deverell again. He's going to bring it out this side. Schindler Taylor, big leap the first time. Doesn't have to leap as high this time. I think he hit him on the head then, though. He's going to pick it up. He's a classy player, is Schindler Taylor. Going there as Irwin's bumped off the ball. Going in hard there is Billings. Probably could have been a little bit high there. But Pat Lally's in a good position. One of the best umpires going around. He's going to call for a ball up.
He has. Right front and square is where you want your umpires. Pat Lally right on top of it.
Very good. So the ruckman again. McDonald up against Ellis. Ellis got a good ruck. Pat Lally front and square. I don't know if he meant being on his backside, but that's where he just ended up then. As it goes there now is picked up by McGrath. What a great rep season he's having as well, as McClure takes it down. On debut for the Warners Bay. A nice kick in there, but leading out there very, very well. Jackson Farquhar in front there of Corey Deverell and takes a mark. Goes in short there and finds Dale Walker. Inside the centre square, looking for options up forward. That's going to come in there, Alexander White, but chipping in there nicely. Well done, Lockie Deverell's had a great start to the season.
He has. He's been very rejuvenated and great season in that back half area, Gary.
Certainly has rejuvenated. Goes to Van Est. He's going to handball it back to Deverell. Going to have a second go on the left boot this time. Schindler Taylor's going to be his target with Skew. Skew spoils the ball there. Probably didn't make the most of it there across half back. A poor disposal by Lockie Deverell enabled Terrigal Avoca to get in with a good spoil.
He didn't. Mark Skews, however, did the very experienced thing to spoil the ball over the boundary line to get that boundary throw in their forward half.
Certainly has. So most of the game been played so far. Terrigal Avoca's forward 50. Boundary throwing. Peter Van Dam gets a handball, gets a tap over the back. It's going to sit there now. Sam Howell's like a good ruckman playing a step behind play. Uses good footwork. Yeah, kicks into the danger. Up they go. Can't hold out his shoulder, but he gets back the second time. He screws it around over his head. It's up and under. Play on's a call. A good spoil by McClure, but Shortall's going to go back and get it himself. Good tackle there. Good pressure from Gibbons. He's gone in for holding the ball. And Sam Gibbons, she's been a reliable defender over the years for Warners Bay.
Sure has. Sam Gibbons, very reliable. Yep. Gets done what he has to.
So Gibbons now goes long down the centre wing. Deverell's going to be his target. Good mark by Lockie Deverell there. Wants to play on. Out it comes to Turner. Skipper playing his 100th game today for the for Warners Bay. Goes long down over the back there. McGuinness, but she's solid by Jackson Farquhar. They're going to look to switch it across there. Sarich is making a lead, but he goes more inboard. Looking there. That time finds Ethan Formby. Formby, one of the four inclusions. He goes inside the Bishop. Plays on there. They've got the runners coming through there. Lockie White on the right boot. Going to go for Shortall. Gibbons gets there. They've got the numbers at the back though. It's Terrigal Avoca. Fleming picks it up. He handled out to Ellis. Ellis, good smother there by Gibbons. Goes there, but Ellis goes back again. Turner goes in also. Ellis going to get the handball out, taken there by Fleming on the right boot, smother. But defending well, Warners Bay. Over the back, it's going to go there now. And going back there, easy is Tristan Warner. McClure on the left boot now. He goes out there. 2 against 1 there, Terrigal Avoca. Good effort there by Metcalf. Forces the contest, then he goes, gets it. Gets it to Ben Kernahan now. Kernahan, a hurry kick on the left boot. Only going to go as far as Bishop. They've got the wall up at the moment, Terrigal Avoca. And Bishop a spearing pass. And Pete Van Dam takes the mark 50 metres out. I think it's too far out, so Bishop calls. He goes on. He goes for another short pass. That's not as good as the first one, however. It goes over the back of the pack. Shortall's there, and Warners Bay's able to force that through for another behind.
I'd be happy with that Warners Bay to get that sort of free kick from the behind.
Certainly would. They good running there by Bishop there, and he probably the second kick wasn't as good as the first one. Schindler Taylor, the aerial specialist, takes a nice mark. He then wants to play on quickly. Out it comes to Van Est. Van Est on the left boot, down along the boundary line. A good mark taken there. Well done, taken there by Metcalf. I think it was right in front of us. What do you think of that one?
It looked pretty good. The boundary umpire, Miles McCauley, was right on top of it.
Yeah, no, I'll back him there. I thought it was a good mark. Good decision there also. Back it comes there now. Roach. Warners Bay inside forward 50. We've got a foot race going on here. They go. McGuinness is there. Formby's there. McGuinness, I think, is leading. Off the ground he goes. And a great goal kicked there by Dave McGuinness. The first goal for Warners Bay of the day.
Has Hunter Haval. Looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $23,990, drive away with 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval, give you more. Book your test drive today.
Yeah, very good. Great to have them on board as Hunter Haval. If you haven't seen the Hunter Haval, they're a fantastic looking car. You want to get down and test drive one, Lucas? I reckon I could see you in one.
They sure are. They're a very good car. Gary Even, sorry.
Certainly should. You think they'd give the footy ops manager one, wouldn't you? Just have a test drive around in one for a while.
You'd hope so.
Anyway, that was a really good play there from Warners Bay. Started from a kick in out the back where Rob Schindler-Taylor took a big mark. They moved it on and from Metcalf, and with an open forward line, a good kick by Jake Roach. It was a fantastic kick of the football, and then it was a foot race, and Dave McGuinness, good pace, first goal for Warners Bay.
Very much so. It's good to... You saw them moving that ball on quickly, which you said mightn't be that style, but it'd be interesting to see if they stick with that for the rest of the game.
So 6-3 goes at the moment. We've been playing about 7 minutes as Pete Van Dam, another centre clearance for Terrigal Avoca. Goes down there. Could be a free kick. It's going to go the way there of Lockie Deverill against Kurt Fleming. So Deverill, he's been very good, very prominent, plenty of possession. A good kick out to Van Est, who's also had plenty of it early. Half-back flank for Warners Bay. Van Est, a good left kick. He's got to go there. Kane Gibb, 5 goals. Oh, good work by Skews. Takes a mark, goes to play and gets the handball on quickly there. Back it comes to Flint, on to Skews again. Arches the back and then goes sweeping handball. Goes down there, didn't quite find his target. Put some work there for Fleming to do. Luke Roach stolen that time by Dale Walker in the direction of Ellis. Too big, too strong.
Was very good mark there from Sam Ellis. 2 or 3 efforts there from Mark Skews, very experienced player.
Certainly was a good mark backing into the pack there. And then Kurt Fleming, another classy play, got it off to Walker, and it's a good disposal by Walker. So inside 50, so Sam Ellis coming in, we're right behind this one. Probably 30 metres out, 45 degrees, comes in, strikes it, not the best, it's not going to come back. Another behind there for Terrigal Avoca. 1 straight, 6 Warners Bay, 4 behinds to Terrigal Avoca. We've been playing about 9 minutes in the first quarter.
Coach Marty Roman will be very happy with the start from Warners Bay, just only giving away the 4 behinds. Marks, they might have a bit of work to do, Terrigal Avoca at the break though.
Yeah, but I think that the thing that even Mark should be looking at, they've had plenty of play inside forward 50. If they can just straighten that up a little bit, I think it'd be different if they weren't getting the ball in there, but they are. But it goes out wide, and Ben Crawley takes a mark on the back 50, defensive 50 for Warners Bay. On the right boot, he goes. The lead's coming up there by Gibbs. Good use of the body that time by Ethan Formby, and he does, and he plays on a well to Skews. Back it comes to Sam O'Brien. He can't take it, but he butters up nicely and gets it. Uses his pace to get around. On the left boot, into the dangers area it goes there. Good play by McClure. Picks it up, gets his own ball, comes back. So does O'Brien, who's coming in to get it a second time. Fleming's had plenty of it early. Right boot, he goes over the head. Good Lux of fortune there as Ellis runs into an open goal, and he's kicked the goal, the first goal of the day to Terrigal Avoca. Belmont 16-footers, located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie. Belmont 16 is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find them on Facebook. The home of the Black Diamond AFL. And certainly the home it is, Lucas, of our Elliot Davey Medal presentation night. It's on around the 23rd of August this year. Should be a great night.
Sure is, it always is a great night, the Elliot Davey Medal presentation, rather, Gary.
Yeah, it certainly is, and that was certainly a bit of a presentation there for Sammy Ellis there. It just comes out off the hands of Luke Roach, who went to take the intercept and fell straight into Sam Ellis. He ran in and kicked his first goal. So they're on the board now, Terrigal Avoca, 4 points in front, 1-4-10, 1 straight 6, and we've been playing 10 minutes in the first quarter. Ryan Stanton throws the ball up in the air. Crawley in the ruck there. Go there as it comes down, a hurry kick out of there. That time it comes from Crawley, does his own. Corey Deverill gets a handball. Away they go there. This time that was by one of the new players there, and Anderson goes over the back. Quick handball by Gibbs to Van Ness. He's ventured forward. A sweeping handball. Is it going to find Gibbs? He's up against Flynn. He gets on the left boot, snaps it around. They've got a couple of players back there. Have Terrigal Avoca. They can't get it there. He taps it forward there now, but it's going to open the door for Billings. He overruns it, however. Corey Deverill now comes in, puts a pressure, but they've got the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against 1 there. Great play by Terrigal Avoca, and they're able to get the ball out just through the weighted numbers to Mark Skews. He chips it over the top to Ryan Webster. Ryan Webster, former Bar TV commentator, now back out on the playing field, and he goes across field and finds Corey Billings. Playing across the half-back line today. Normally one of their pivotal midfielders. Goes out there now. A good kick to find Sam O'Brien on the half-back flank. A very methodical build-up by the Panthers. He goes in short looking for Delahunty. Takes a mark in front of Anderson. Only progressed the ball about 15 metres, but still in their possession. Grimman calls it there. They're looking for the switch. Going to looking for the longer target there now. However, it should fall in there. Going there is McGrath up against. That time was Houston, but they get the ball out the back there and finds there in Spinks. Certainly not recognisable without the curly locks that he's had for many years. O'Brien again. He gets a hurry kick there. Goes in there. McGrath. It falls on the ground there now. That's Nickel picks it up. Might have been caught high, and a free kick's going to go the way of Josh Nickel. Just at the back of the centre. The centre square in the probably the muddiest part of the ground, the cricket pitch after all the rain during the week.
It has been a bit chopped up from the 2 previous games early. Obviously the reserve grade and the women's earlier as well. Be interesting to see how it holds up for the rest of this contest. Nickel went in short to Roach. He couldn't take it. He overrun it there, but picked up that time nicely there by, I think that was Anderson. He goes in long there, up to 1 hand, 2 hands. Taking the mark there was Kane Gibbs. Takes it there. That was Anderson who got it in there, one of the new players. And Kane Gibbs kicked 5 goals last week in his unfamiliar forward role. He certainly relished that. And he's going to go back there now from 30 metres out, only on a slight angle to put the Warners Bay back in front.
He does. He's got a fairly long kick too, does Kane Gibbs, so he'll have no problems with the distance here.
So Gibbs, certainly a big lump of a lad, there's no doubt about that. He's been a good, solid contributor for Warners Bay, as I said, mainly down back. Let's see if he can convert. So it comes in. Left boot, awkward kicking style, but I think it's got it through. He has. Great goal kick there by Kane Gibbs. Got his first, and that's Warners Bay's second goal of the game.
GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also proud sponsor of the BDAFL Women's Competition.
Certainly is, and the women's competition, how well's it going at the moment? And big game today in Newcastle City. It ended Nelson Bay's unbeaten run. They went through all of last year, their first loss since the 2015 grand final, and did in pretty convincing style. 85-point win to Newcastle City, and Lucas will be going through all the scores a bit later on during this broadcast. But we've been going now about 13 minutes, and it's 2 straight 12 to Warners Bay, 1-4-10 to Terrigal Avoca in a very highly entertaining game. Umpire Lally throws the ball up again. It's Crawley in there, this time up against Ellis. Coming off the back of the square there was Anderson, ran straight into the shoulder there of Fleming. Crawley does his own roving there and gets it forward. A good mark taken by Will McKellar. The spread is on there. He's going to look to get it out wide to Grimmond. Grimmond's had a very interrupted year with a hamstring injury, but he's got that in the way. He goes under pressure from Schindler Taylor. He gets a kick into Webster. Good defensive play there that time. Coming out there, that might have been Nick Turner in defence. He goes back to McClure, tries to get around one, then gets a handball. He's going to put Roach under a bit of pressure. Not the first time that he's seen that in his career. Crawley, very, very interesting handball. McClure goes back in. Well done there. He's got that out to Van Esten. He's got a bit of space now. The Warners Bay defender. On the left boot he goes. He goes towards centre half forward. Roach his target. Formby goes up. Can't take the mark, however. Goes there. Spinks. He gets a handball out to Luke Roach. A hurry kick on the right boot. Lockie White can't get it. It's going to open the door for Kane Gibbs, the last goal kicker for Warners Bay. He gets it into space. Looks the handball over the top into the square. It goes. Spinks runs in there, but it bounces awkward for him. And Matty Shortall in defence there. He was in the first line of attack a minute ago. Now in the last line of defence, and he gets a kick out there to Fleming. Fleming goes to centre half back. A beautiful kick finds Ellis right between centre half back in the centre. Not much forward for him, so he's going to have to go lateral. Looking there for Fleming, who's run on, but it's gone too far for him. It's going to be that nice tackle put on Warner there. Well done by Fleming, and he's rewarded with a free kick. Right on centre wing there, Terrigal Avoca.
Great exhibition of this game early. Both sides getting plenty of ball and moving the ball quickly from their defence to the attack. It's great to watch.
Fleming goes across there to Formby. Formby on the looking for Jack Gibbon. Go a little bit high for him. So pressure from Schindler Taylor. Over the back it goes to Pete Van Dam. He gets a handball back to Sarich. Sarich, he gets it out there going to Grimley. Goes to ground. Good work there by McGrath not to go into his back. Well, got him for a throw. Free kick there. That's good work by Schindler Taylor. Could have quite easily went into his back there when he went to the ground.
You've got a very skilled player, Rob Schindler Taylor. Great tackling technique.
He got a 50 being in there. So free kick's going to go down there. So 50 metre. So it's going to be McGrath. So Kai McGrath goes in there, straight there, looking that time for Tristan Warner. Two young guns there. Warner goes long. Corey Derrill, I'm not sure he's the big target they're looking for, but over the back it goes for Gibbs. Drops probably a chest mark he should have taken in the end. But Josh Nicol now at the top of the square. Who they got down there? Metcalf spoils the ball there from McKellar, and they're going to have a boundary throw in 5 metres around from the Warners Bay goal. And it's the Bulldogs currently leading by 2 points. 2 straight 12, 1-4-10, 16 minutes first quarter.
With just the Terrigal Avoca bench in front of us, they're a bit up-tempo. They're just trying to control their tempo of the game and trying to get themselves back into it. They're a bit rushed at the moment. You don't see that very often from them.
Nah, fantastic to have them here. They're just like being special comments, really, aren't we? Might be able to get a couple of them as they walk off even. Good tap down there by Ellis. A hurry kick up in the air. Who's going to take the big grab? Crawley's there. Probably a little push in the back there. Good call by umpire Pat Lally. And the free kick's going to go the way there of Austin Clark. And good to see him back in the senior lineup again. A very talented. He goes in short there. Intercepted that time there. Well done by Riley Irwin on the left. Burgee like that kick again. And Sarich intercepts. Right boot straight away out wide. Farquhar's there. He'll take the mark in front of Schindler Taylor. He'll look to move it on to Fleming. He's just about got his own ball out there today. He's headed that off. And Farquhar there goes back looking for it. Handballs back to Van Dam. They're under pressure. Good defence by Rob Schindler Taylor. Going for his third effort there now. Well done. But class from Fleming. And he gets it back to Billings across back. Gee, that's good work by Rob Schindler Taylor.
Very good pressure work there from Rob Schindler Taylor, elite player in that category.
Yeah, certainly. That's what they need to do. 2, 3 effort. Van Dam's going to be the target there. Up he goes. 3 there. They've got the numbers. Warners Bay. They're hunting him back at the moment. Great tackle there that time by Skews on McLaurin. It's going to be through. It's just got a there. I think just going down there. I think is Kernahan without the headgear. So just in that last marking contest out there's a good pressure on Webster there coming back from Warner. Webster trying to hold his ground. Tackling there by Gibbons. You keep your eye on Kernahan for me, Lucas. We'll get a report in a minute as Turner swings it out there wide. Going Delahunty for Terrigal Avoca. Skews is there. He's all Shortall, sorry. On the right, but he goes snapping looking for Webster, but going back and taking the mark is Warner. They won't be real happy with that, I wouldn't have thought. So, just demonstrating there, but free kick there to pay to Warner. There now, how's Kernahan, mate? You've seen that?
It's just a bit, so it must have just been a bit knocked up in one of the contests there, Gary. I'll look into that further at the quarter time break.
Yeah, a bit knocked up. Well, you reckon he just went down for a bit of a spell? Gee, you don't think sticks you like that too much there, mate. As a good kick comes out there, Anderson drops the mark he probably should have taken. Kernahan's in there going back in there. Probably holding the ball there. He's going to get him there. Oh, a call play on. No, I thought he probably had... Yeah, probably free kick at that one there, but no. Right there, they weren't happy with that, the old Terrigal Avoca crowd.
They weren't, but the umpires were on top of it. They controlled it as they should.
Yeah, no, very good. They've got a boundary throw in there now. Miles McCauley on debut, Black Diamond Cup. Beautiful throwing. Well done, young fella. It's Crawley there, probably held by Van Dam, but he got it there by Kernahan. A quick handball comes out the back. Shortall now, he's now tackled. He gets a hurry kick there. Turner goes in there, he balls out, goes out the back now. Billings should sit. He runs in the goal now. Corey Billings misses to the left. He's a classy player, Corey Billings, but he doesn't convert as much as he should. He gets in some really good position to kick some more goals than what he does.
He does, young player. Corey Billings is very good, obviously representative player. He's done very well so far for Terrigal Avoca.
Yeah, very good player. One of the elite players in our competition is Corey Billings, but like I said, he'd just like to probably get that conversion rate up a little bit to really enhance his work even further. Warner goes out wide there. Good lead coming out there by Kai McGrath. We'll see what a fantastic player. He's under 16s, New South Wales representative, the best player in their game last week against Queensland, and certainly a good get from Warners Bay. He's a Musselbrook junior and coming to Warners Bay to try and further his career, and we wish him all the best as he's kicked out down the wing. It's going to go to O'Brien. We're going to go out of bounds for a boundary throw and right on centre wing. And we're in 20 minutes gone here in the first quarter of the clash at Feehan Park. The second game that we've got today, Nelson Bay and Newcastle City, also being broadcast from Dick Burwell Oval. But a 1 point lead to Warners Bay, and they'll be happy with the start.
He will. It shapes up to be a great contest. Coach Marty Ryman will be very happy with this start, I would imagine.
So they're going to get it out here through Van Ness. He gets a handball out. It comes there now to Anderson. He's been pretty prominent early, also the newcomer. As it goes over there, and there's going to be a mark taken by by Will McKellar. McKellar goes in short looking for O'Brien. O'Brien takes a mark at centre half-back. They look to switch it out here in the direction of Clark. That's not the best kick in the world. It's going to be taken there, I think, that by Metcalf. So Nick Metcalf, second game back in. Great to see him back playing for him. He certainly adds a bit of starch to the Warners Bay forward line. So a good left foot kick at top of the square. No, it could even go over the back. It does go over the back. Goal to Nick Metcalf. Would have been from just inside 50. Probably a bit of a breakdown there in the Terrigal Avoca defence, but a goal to Warners Bay and a 3 straight 18, leading Terrigal Avoca 1-5-11 with 20 minutes into the first quarter.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort. Pullman Magenta Shores Resort is an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast. Nestled between the pristine waters of the Pacific Ocean, Tuggerah Lakes and surrounded by National Park, this resort offers guests everything. Impeccable service, amazing on-site facilities, sophisticated dining options, modern villa-style accommodation and in spectacular event spaces. Also a proud BDAFL charity partner.
Yeah, certainly are. They're great supporters, Pullman's Magenta Shores, and I've actually stayed there. It's a really great, venue, and they are our charity partners. So we're actually doing a bit today for the Big Freeze in Newcastle, as you see by the white socks and Warners Bay wearing their Indigenous designed Guernseys as well. There's a very good defensive work there by Brown. Forward Warners Bay is going to go into attack again. Rob Schindler-Taylor, Sarich, he won't back out of this one. Goes in hard, gets a handball, smothered a little bit there. So White gets it over the top. Sarich keeps running. Good work by Jake Roach. Wanted it a little bit more than he did than Brandon Sarich that time. The left boot's a scrubby kick coming forward. McGuinness comes out, he's kicked the goal. Sweeping handball on the back. 2 left in a row. This is a dangerous area there. What's Warners Bay got there? O'Brien's going to lead into it. He's under pressure from Nickel. Coming in to give him a hand there. Also his heart. But Corey Devil picks it up, goes one way, goes another. Handball's back to Nickel. Nickel's going to have a shot on goal. He claps. He likes it. 4 goals to Warners Bay. Lead out to 13 points.
ISC has been at the cutting edge of designing and manufacturing apparel for elite sporting teams for over 20 years and are proud to be the official apparel partner of the Black Diamond AFL.
Certainly, we've got our nice apparel gear on at the moment, ISC, looking really smart you do, Lucas, and certainly looking very smart at the moment at Warners Bay as well. They're actually really starting to be very, very efficient inside their forward 50, while Terrigal Avoca, on the other hand, have had plenty of play inside forward 50, but haven't really made the most of it. And yeah, I could argue that they probably had double inside 50 as what Warners Bay have had.
You're right there, Gary, and that's the main thing in this game. The efficiency of the Warners Bay Football Club has been first class so far.
And they need to be. They're 0-8. It's 8-0 we're looking at there, or 9-0 I think it is there now for Terrigal Avoca. Probably robbed them of a win earlier on, and probably Warners Bay have a loss, but they won't want to talk about that one. But up we come there again. McDonald in the ruck there against Ellis. No one's going to get a clear tap out there. Ellis goes and does his own roving. So is Skews. He gets pulled off the ball. He gets a Bishop there, handball over the top. Grimmin should have come into it, but we're going there as used to. Handball to Delahunty, then to Grimmin. This is a good play. Kick coming in there, Billings. That's better play by Terrigal Avoca. Worked it really well inside the centre square. Got a really good kick inside 50, and it's going to result there now on Corey Billings. And we spoke a minute ago about Corey Billings kicking efficiency in front of goals. This is a good test for him.
It will be a good test, and that's what we like there from Terrigal Avoca. That direct play is what they're after instead of this 3 or 4 handballs. It's just a tap and a handball out and a quick kick forward.
That's better, Corey Billings. That's what you want to see from the elite midfielder. And a good quick response there by Terrigal Avoca. As we mentioned, a good centre clearance, a good lead, good pass, and also finishes with a second goal on the board for Terrigal Avoca. So we've been going now about 23 minutes, and it's Warners Bay 4 straight 24, leading Terrigal Avoca 2-5-17.
Prime 7. In 2017, Prime 7 has every big game, live and free. Coverage includes 4 games every round on 7, mate, including Friday and Saturday night and Sunday afternoons. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Yeah, it's Prime 7, certainly good. You should see the Black Diamond ad on Prime 7. It's a beauty. Really, really good highlights of some of the local players we've got going there. Certainly doing a lot for the Black Diamond AFL. As Van Dam in the ruck, McConnell coming in there. Probably could have got a free kick. Anderson, I think it was taken before he got, but then he smothers it. Well done there by the newcomer. Fleming picks it up, gets the arms up there. McDonald there, handball that goes to Schindler-Taylor. Runs through 50 on the right boot. Was probably in the back there. Free kick's going to go the way of Terrigal Avoca. Gee, that was a good play there. That was good out by Warners Bay. Disappointing end.
It was. Schindler-Taylor again with a very precise kick. Just a bit of a shame with the indiscretion there.
Yeah, highly skilled. So kick's going to come out there now. Goes in looking for Van Dam. Beautiful kick out of defence. Oh, geez, lucky to get away with that one. And also lucky to get away with that is Rob Schindler Taylor. I reckon he come inside the 10 there. But go there. Good use of bodies there is Houston. He picks it up on the left boot. Not a scrubby looking kick. It's going to find the terrace grass though, and coming out of meeting it. It's good work there. That was by McClure. Goes there. It's Grim, and he tackles hard as well. The 2 against 1 there. And that one, gee, that's very, very well done. Kai McGrath. Great pass. He got a kick in there. Oh, McDonald should have taken that mark there. Should have rewarded McGrath's work there. And out of bounds. Gee, that was classy play there by McGrath.
It was the 1-on-3, but the one wins out, as so often it does in this modern day style of football that is now played.
Certainly, that was really good play there. It's got a boundary throw in, just forward 50. There's a siren sound, and it's quarter time here at Fian Oval in the Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup competition. And at quarter time, it's Warners Bay 4 straight 24, leading Terrigal Avoca 2-5-17. Goal kickers, Lucas.
Goal kickers for Warners Bay, Dave McGuinness, Kane Gibbs, Nick Madcalf, Josh Nicol, and for Terrigal Avoca, Sam Ellis and Corey Billings.
Yeah, so a very, very good start by Warners Bay. Terrigal Avoca sort of had plenty of the football, didn't capitalise, but Warners Bay certainly made the most of it. And look, at the end of the day, 7-point lead, you can certainly say that they're worthy leaders at quarter time.
They are, and Terrigal Avoca, they're within striking distance, obviously, to come out better in this second quarter.
Okay, so we'll have a quick break here at Fian Oval, where it's Warners Bay 4 straight 24, leading Terrigal Avoca 2-5-17. and they've just kicked another goal. Carter goal.
Wow.
Jeez.
Right now, welcome back here to Fern Park. I'll just hand over to Lucas who'll give us a couple of updates on some of the scores around the other grounds.
Just current scores here from the Black Diamond Cup, Gary. Newcastle City 10-13-73, leading Nelson Bay 2 goals 8-20. Killarney Vale 7-3-45, leading Carter 5 goals 131. And here at Fane Oval, Warners Bay 4 goals straight 24, leading Terrigal Avoca 2 goals 5-17. Back to the Black Diamond Plate now. Gosford 18-13-121, leading Entrance Batter Bay 2 points. Newcastle City 5 goals 535, trailing Maitland 10 goals 1070. Wyong Lakes 9 goals 255, leading Lake Macquarie 1 goal 17. Singleton 7 goals 648, leading Muswellbrook 2 goals straight 12. Gary.
Beautiful. Thanks very much for that, Lucas, for those updates around the ground, and we'll keep those coming as we go through. We'll probably have more of an update through half time, but very entertaining first quarter. I went and had a look at the Terrigal Avoca huddle. We're disappointed with how they were going. They just said they just need to be a little bit more clinical, be able to control the ball a little bit better and make the most of their opportunities. What about Warners Bay?
Marty Ryman, on the other hand, was very, very happy of that first quarter from Warners Bay, looking for more of the same throughout the game, Gary.
Beautiful. So this time they're about the second quarter underway. Once again, Warners Bay in the blue jumper, blue shorts, kicking to the right of screen. Terrigal Avoca in the white, going to the left. So it's going to be Crawley in the ruck against Ellis. Ryan Stanton throws the ball in the air. Ellis gets it down to Fleming. Been very good on it to Bishop on the left. Burt's going to come out there. Deverell seems to be the loose going out the back there for Warners Bay. Good pressure coming out there that time by Houston. Who comes out there. Formby takes a good mark across half back. Well done there by Formby. He might be the loose for Terrigal. So goes in there, ball looking for Grimmin. Grimmin inside the centre square. Still on the defensive side of centre, however. He goes around the right boot. Chips in there looking for Alexander White. Makes a good lead right in the centre of the ground. Bit more methodical build up this time, trying to get out of the muddy area. He goes in short there. That was probably a bit telegraphed. Just a quick we just have a quick apologies to Oscar Anderson and Kobe McClure and all their family that watching. It's actually Kobe is in jumper number 30 and Oscar is jumper 28. They did us a bit of tomfoolery there, and they fooled us nicely. But anyway, we do apologise for getting them wrong, and we'll try and hopefully call them a lot more in this quarter. So Bishop now on the left boot, across half back. Gee, that's a lazy kick by Bishop. You want to do better from that. Goes there now as Flint, tackled by Roach. And we're going to have a ball up right on centre wing. Bishop puts his hand up, acknowledges that's not the standard that he normally sets, Lucas.
We are, as you said, on the two new players there. Just a mix up in the jumper presentation pre-game, Gary.
Yeah, they got us a run there, but goes out the back. Fleming there up against Spinks, gets a quick handball, goes out there. Spinks goes back in again, but Grimmins picks it up and gets a right boot. Goes forward, Deverell goes back. Probably could have went back and taken that mark. But sure, gets a handball to Ellis, showing good play. Ben Crawley chasing, but he burns him off. Ellis goes for his kick at goal. I think that's his third behind, for Semi Ellis today, but he certainly showed great agility and mobility then to actually to get around, and probably could have just had a little bit more time even to steady.
It is ruckmans these days, not just the taps, it's the getting to put the disposals around the ground, Gary, so he's doing very good in that department.
They certainly are. That's why they call them followers now, isn't it? They get there, they have to not only do the tap work, they also do the following. But that's a kick now which makes them 2-6-18, 4 straight 24 to Warners Bay. And Deverell's going to bring the ball back in. Got a huddle at the centre of the ground. They split both ways. He's going to go out there longer than looking in the direction there of Kernahan. A bit of a sore shoulder. They found out a quarter time.
Yeah, just a bit of a knock in that first quarter there, Gary. Nothing serious though.
Stixie, mate, he'll keep coming back. Get around Stixie. He's going to have a boundary throw in. 60 metres around from the Terrigal Avoca goal. Pete Van Dam, Ben Crowley. Crowley. Keep getting them wrong. Do you know which one it is?
Either which way, Gary, I think.
No, I'll find Crawley, I think it is.
Yep.
We'll go with that. If not, we'll change it halfway. As Crawley gets it there now, gets a quick handball out under pressure there, goes out there, Turner, puts pressure on Skews. It comes there, misses Grimmin. They got there off the ground there. Well done that to him. That was McClure who got that kick there, and well taken there that's Lockie White across half back. Right boot goes out there looking for Billins, and Billins take good kick there. Good composure shown back there by by Lockie White, goes out there, but well done there by Deverell. And Deverell takes another intercept mark. He's had probably 4 or 5 of those already. Goes out to Van Ness, who's also been very good across halfback. The next one's going to be important. McGrath makes a lead there with Grimmin. McGrath takes it, probably good young kids there as Grimmin gets up, gets it back to Ellis. Ellis holds his ground to Skews. Good tackle. Crawley goes back again. Well done. So does McGrath. Oh, interesting kick there, but Spinks makes it look all right there. Goes in, they picked it up, and they're going to go through the middle there. That time, that was McClure. A left boot, but taken there. Well done by Farquhar for Terrigal Avoca. Bit of forcey backs at the moment, Lucas.
It is. Neither team getting the ascendancy quite yet, Gary.
Formby's got a bit of space there though, and he takes a mark 20 metres on his own there. He goes inboard there for Skews, a little short kick, barely the 15. Still too far out to score. So he's going to go in the danger. He looks at there, Billings again. Roach goes back there. Good courageous work by Jake Roach. Good work there also that time by Anderson. He goes long. It's going to be a high flying there. Gibbs, up he goes. Good work. Well rove there by White. Let's lock the variety. Put it on the ground there. Hart uses the fend off. Gets a handball to Delahunty. Cross he goes back. Corey Deverell goes in. Great work by good courage by the youngster. Good pick up by Hart. Handballs across the Farquhar. Good intercept by Riley Irwin. Good defensive efforts there. A couple of good efforts by Warners Bay. And we've got a ball up just near the centre circle.
Did very well there, Riley, on to not allow the overlap run from Terrigal Avoca going forward.
Certainly courageous effort there by Corey Deverell, one of the smallest players on the ground, but he put his body on the line there. Well done. As Crawley in the ruck there. Good work by Ellis. Over the top it goes to Fleming. He turns and gets a kick inside forward 50. Then they take Houston's a target up there with Warner. Pete Van Dam as well, but Lockie Deverell again. It's probably something that Terrigal Avoca could certainly look at there. He's intercepting Paul very well. O'Brien and Schindler Taylor, experience against Junction. The experience wins out there. The multiple premiership player for Terrigal Avoca goes in there and finds Shortall. Well played by Sammy O'Brien. And Matt Shortall's going to go back and have a shot on goal, 45 metres out, directly in front. You'd think the sharpshooter should be able to convert from here.
You'd hope so there, Gary. They need this goal at Terrigal Avoca to start their roll on in this second quarter.
Certainly is, as Sam O'Brien comes off for a well-earned rest after a beautiful pass. So Shortall comes in, looks pretty good. He's happy with it. First goal of the day to Matt Shortall. Third goal of the day for Terrigal Avoca. We've been playing 5 minutes, and it's Terrigal Avoca. 3 goals. Those people there sitting in front of the scoreboard, they certainly make better windows than they do doors. So 3-6-24, 4 straight 24. We've all square here at the moment.
Yep. Star 104.5 FM. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and has proudly supported the Black Diamond AFL since 2005.
Certainly have. They've been a long-term supporter of Star. Actually, they've been supporters of the Black Diamond as long as they've been started on the Central Coast. Good music's always on my radio, Lucas. Very good. Probably they play music probably like about me, they reckon, about my age. It's about 20s, in the early 20s. It's Pat Lally. He's going to throw the ball up. It's coming McDonald in the ruck against Ellis. Ellis has been superb today. Gets another tap down to Delahunty. He gets a handball under pressure there, but comes out there now is Anderson on the right boot. Or that was McClure. I think I get it right, wouldn't you? So McClure is 28, and it's taken there by Formby. He's taken a couple of good marks this quarter. Goes out there now to Shortall, the last goal kicker for Terrigal Avoca. Shortall. Fleming's calling for it in the middle. Play on there now called. Going to go there with Alexander White. It's going to be, there we go again. Deverell again, just chipping in. It's been very good. This kick, gee, that's an interesting decision to kick that though. That was probably a poor kick. A couple of kicks today, Lockie wouldn't be happy with.
No, he wouldn't, but he always improves. Plenty of time for improvement. Here he goes again.
Probably a bit earlier than he thought. He's going to get another chance to have a kick here as well. So chopping of the arms, free kick to Lachlan Deverell. So half back there now. Where's the target going to be? McDonald needs to get himself in position. He goes in short there and finds this one is Anderson. No, this is McClure. Got it now. McClure. McDonald's got to go there. Ellis, up they go. Ellis can't take the mark. Over the back is Schindler Taylor. Ellis there goes over well. McDonald put the bump on it. Probably should have put a tackle on. He does the second time there. Well done by Crawley. Looking for out of bounds, and it is out of bounds. Right in front of the broadcast area. In the centre wing. Scores all tied up. We've been playing 7 minutes of the second quarter. Sam Ellis comes off for a well-deserved rest. Simon McCauley, good boundary throw-in. Excellent there. Donald taps it down there now to Gibbs. Gibbs picks it up there. Tackled immediately by McKellar, who puts it on the ground. Gets it out to Bishop. Tackled by Spinks. Skews goes in there, picks it up one-handed there. Runs out of bounds there. He's almost in the first row of the crowd there. We're going to have a boundary throw-in again. 70 metres around from Terrigal Avoca's goal.
straight across.
Boundary throwing again. McDonald at the back there. Two players go to ground. Spinks and Bishop. Skews. All done there by McGrath. Forces it to spillage. Goes in there and picks it up. Now he's short immediately. Tackled by Schindler Taylor and also by McGrath. We're going to have another ball up. 50 metres out from goal. Bit of a much tighter affair this one than the first quarter, Lucas.
It's been very good viewing for everyone though, Gary.
So isn't that viewing is also courtesy, of course, of Bar TV Sports, the best in the business and our broadcast partner for these games. And as we said, we've got two games going on today. One here at Warners Bay Terrigal and the other up at Dick Burwell Oval, which will be in the last quarter up there. And Newcastle City hold a pretty comfortable lead over Nelson Bay. As Skews picks up, been very good today. Gets the right boot. Up in the air it goes. Deverell goes back there. Also back there is Turner, but coming out is Van Dam. Quick handball off to Billings. A right foot snap. Webster runs in there, but Deverell's back there again. Forced it through from behind. And that behind's enough to give Terrigal Avoca the 1 point lead at the moment. 3-7-25. 4 straight 24 is the kick there by Deverell. Taken there, marked by Delahunty. Inside 50 goes again there. And he finds there now is Austin Clark. Very talented youngster. Plenty of them on display today, Lucas.
There are plenty of talented youngsters, not just in this game, but around the league, Gary.
Clark goes in for goal. Looks good. He's going to end up in the square. The high flyers there. Oh, Kernan got away with that there. And Ryan Webster kicks it off the ground. I think Kernan, if he had his chance, he'd like that again. Went for the mark. Should have spoiled it through from behind. But as a good small forward does, Webster there gets it through and gives Terrigal Avoca their 4th goal of the day.
Bar TV Sports. Bar TV Sports specialise in the live streaming and broadcasting of local sport, including the Black Diamond AFL. Bar TV Sports, making your game the main game.
They certainly are, and as I said before, Kernahan went for the mark. He was behind there on the line, and he's probably lucky that Terrigal Avoca didn't take the mark. But then when the ball drops there, Webster was at the front and kicked the ball off the ground. So, in those situations, I think Marty Ryan, the coach, would like you to go through and put that ball through from behind.
You would, but that's the thing then with this new deliberate out of rush behind rather interpretation, players are scared to spoil the ball behind the behind line.
Yeah, you could be right there as well. But 7 points now, the lead by Terrigal Avoca. We've been playing 10 minutes in the second quarter. Haven't had an inside forward 50 this quarter, Warners Bay. So that comes back through the dominance through the centre of the ground. And Delahunty certainly got in there and he's made a difference as well. Fleming gets it out there. It's going to go to Delahunty again. On the right foot he goes. In there looking for Van Dam. Oh, gee, I'm not sure he got that one right. But anyway, that's a free kick there going to Van Dam. Probably too far out to score, the veteran. Billings is the target down there. Also there, Ryan Webb's the target as well. So he goes long. Billings is there. Up they go. Fish comes in there at the front. They're trying to kick that one off the ground. There was Walker, but picking up his Warners Bay defender. And we're going to have a ball up right at the top of the square. Looking dangerous, Terrigal Avoca forward line at the moment. They've got Billings deep. Pete Van Dam playing up a little bit. There's also Webster down there. Kicked the last goal. And Clark goes in there now. Hurry kick off the ground. They're calling it touched. They're going to call it goal. Not sure who kicked that one there. There it is there. I think it was Walker who actually kicked that goal for Terrigal Avoca. They claim he was touched, but umpire Roy Reichart in the perfect position gives a goal. So that's goal number 5 now for Terrigal Avoca. It's 5-7-37. Warners Bay still stuck on their quarter time score of 4 straight 24.
The entertainment grounds on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds has quickly established itself as the premier events location on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds is an indoor and outdoor multi-purpose community facility for functions, events, festivals, weddings, exhibitions, as well as horse racing.
Yeah, well done there, the entertainment ground. But that, as I said, at the moment, they haven't had the ball inside 50, forward 50 this quarter, Warners Bay, and it's just a dominance around the centre of the ground. They need to actually work to get these centre clearances out there. Delahunty's been really, really good this quarter. That time, Houston jumps over the top of McDonald. White gets it down there as Houston then gets a left foot kick. Schindler Taylor against Skews. Skews has been fantastic. Schindler Taylor there, knocked out. Oh, bit unfortunate there. Might be knocked out, but Skews has been superb for Terrigal Avoca. They just can't get it there. McDonald's got to have a greater influence in that centre bounce. You've got young Houston, who's probably be a few centimetres shorter than him. He's just jumping straight over the top of him. He's got to get there. He's got to make a contest. It goes forward there. Now again, it gets through there. That time through McClure. They're under siege at the moment, the Warners Bay defence. Terrigal Avoca, they've certainly got it at the moment. They can smell some blood in the water.
They sure can, Gary, and they just need to get this ball forward to get some tempo into their game. Warners Bay to kick their way back into this contest.
Just got to get their hands on the ball. That's just what happened. There's a classic case again there. Ellis just virtually going up unattended in that ruck there as Gibbons going to get it. On the right boot he goes. Down there, Crawley's there with Hart. Hart will make sure that goes out there. The best defender in the competition. He's not going to allow a mark there. But once again, though, that's where we're at. We're still going to get the ball 60 metres out from goal.
That's it. Just get the ball away from their goal. Just get their defenders to set back up behind the ball. Gary?
Yeah, but the ball's just coming in there. Ellis and McDonald again in the ruck. Ellis taps it down there to Dr. Delahunt. He gets the handball up. Good tackle by Roach. Oh, no. Play there. Yeah, free kick there. Is that going to be paid? Now the free kick's going to go the way at time of Shortley. Plays it on quickly, looks out there, and he's going to find Houston. And Houston takes the mark there. He's going to be outside 50, 52 metres out.
Here's Gary to be interested to see how he goes with this kick as the players just disperse.
And just something going on here, not there. So he's going to be a 50-metre free kick paid against Warners Bay. So yeah, nothing's going right for Warners Bay at the moment. Yeah, they need to be focusing more on the football. It's just there. They've just given a 50-metre free kick. It's going to be just an easy goal to Dan Houston. They just need to get control of the football, Warners Bay. But anyway, at the moment, Terrigal Avoca certainly playing really, really impressive football. Just really tough at the ball. And Houston won't miss from there, and he doesn't. So on debut, Dan Houston's kicked the goal for Terrigal Avoca. And it's another one there, so 6-7-43, out 19 points there, the lead over Warners Bay, 4 straight, 24.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. They're also proud supporters of the Black Diamond AFL.
Yep, certainly are. Very great supporters. One of our many good sponsors, the Black Diamond AFL. But at the moment, so what's it been this quarter? It's been, well, they kicked 4 goals this quarter, 4 goals to none. Warners Bay haven't moved. As I said, Warners Bay have not had it inside forward 50. Now, we're harping on that a little bit, but that's just the dominance that's happening at the moment. We've been going in there now of almost 14 minutes gone. Almost 15 minutes gone. So Crawley in the ruck there now. Crawley up against Ellis. Ellis has been very good. Up high goes. Good throw up there by Crawley, goes up there, nullifies that. Well done there. Coming through there now is McClure. Got the kick there. Goes in there, finding Van Est. Van Est get tackled there. Beautifully tackled there. That time on Solomon Brown. Just been a bit of a change there. They've seen all of a sudden Van Est, who was solid down back, is now up forward. Also you had Brown, who was down back, up forward. So he's changed the board around. I'm not sure it's actually really working for Warners Bay at the moment. So ruck there by Ellis, gets it down there. Quick comes out there for Warners Bay. They're inside 50. McKellar's going to come out though under pressure there. This time by Metcalf. Going back in there is Farco. Also going down there is Deverell. All over him. We're going to have a ball up. Inside forward 50. Warners Bay would love a goal from here.
They sure would. Gary's who just had their first forward 50 entry. They need to get a score from this.
They certainly do. Just the ball to spend some time inside forward 50 would be a good start. It's a bit overcast overhead. Ellis just like a rocket Gibraltar, just so solid in that ruck contest. Goes there now with it, can't get it out there, and they run it out. Terrigal Avoca through O'Brien. O'Brien a right boot kick over Crawley's head there, over Webster's head. He's going for holding. Free kick's going to go the way there of Nick Turner for Warners Bay. So Turner on the right boot he goes inside forward 50s. Target there, up he goes over the. Can't take the mark there was Brown and Formby. Good solid mark. He's taken a couple of defensive marks this quarter as Ethan Formby. He goes side there. Pressure here for Gibbs. They really put the pressure on there is Lockie White. He keeps his feet there. He's able to pick the ball up. Handballs it over top by McKellar. Running there is Spinks. Puts it on the ground there. Probably had been holding the ball. Free kick's going to go the way there of Matt Spinks. Deep in the pocket, however, take a good goal. But Matt Spinks has kicked some big goals in his time. Not sure. I think this might be just outside his range.
He does like those deep pockets here, Matt Spinks.
So he goes there now. It's going to be on the narrow side up there. High flyers needed. McKellar drops it down there, taken by Ellis, who does the roving. Good tackle there by Deverell, the tall and the short there. And we're going to have a boundary throw in 2 metres around from the Warners Bay goal. And they certainly need a goal. Haven't scored this quarter as yet. Currently trailing by 19 points. We played 17 minutes into the second quarter. Ellis in the ruck there against Brown. Goes down in the front. They got a hurry kick coming out by Terrigal Avoca. It's going to fall there for Clark. Good hands by Clark, although he misses skews with that, but he picks it up the second time. Grimond out to O'Brien. Good use of the hands by Terrigal Avoca defence. Webster's going to be a target there. He led it, a turner over the back and then went under it and then went over it. Webster picks up. Good tackle there by Deverell. Handball the back. Warner can't get it, so Deverell has to go in and get it himself. Kernahan's back there as well, but going in wide. Harder and lower is how they describe it. Kernahan gets the ball back to McGrath on the left boot. Goes out there in the direction of Josh Nicol. Under pressure from Lockie Lockie White. Lockie White goes back and picks it up, but the boundary line is too close, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Inside forward 50, inside the half, of Warners Bay. Currently still on there, 4 goals straight, 24, 19 points in the rear of Terrigal Avoca.
That's what they've sort of lacked in this second quarter, is their fluency in their ball movement. Gary, you probably would have seen it as well, just as the ball was thrown back in.
Yeah, we certainly haven't. There hasn't been that fluency, but that's probably more to do, I think, with Terrigal Avoca really getting their defensive structures right and really enabling to stop that quick flow on play. And realistically, when you look at that also, is that Warners Bay haven't had the football. They can't get their hands on it, so they can't run it if they haven't got their hands on it.
Very true, Gary.
So forward flank again. As Crawley goes in the ruck there, you're going to have another go at that. Brother says the brother have another go at that. I wonder if they did that in the backyard when he didn't do a bad throw and have another go, you reckon? Probably not. But just the older brother just asserting a bit of influence there while Dad's on the other side of the field. So Miles McCauley, good throw in this time. Ellis in front there though. Good tap down to O'Brien. Gets a quick onto Alexander White. Webster against Turner. Turner in the position there. Play on the call. Good battle. Deverell goes back. Certainly one of the best for Warners Bay at this stage. A handball over top to Kernahan. Kernahan gets it and sweeps a handball to Turner. Turner now through half back. Kicks to half forward. Schindler Taylor's a target. Also there's Lockie White. Well roved there by Skews. Nickel puts a tackle on there. There's Irwin. It's going to be a free kick there. And that was Irwin. So Riley Irwin there. He's then going to go wide. He's going to go out there looking for that McGrath. So McGrath on the right, but it goes not his best kick there, but it's going to fall just in front of, I think it might be Metcalf. And we're going to have a boundary throw in, 40 metres around from the Warners Bay goal, and they've been able to get their hands on the ball a little bit more in the last few minutes.
They just need these stoppages inside 450 to set their defensive structures back up to have numbers behind the ball.
They certainly do. So just trying to work out who the ruckmen are. There's plenty of numbers around the ball. There'll be 20 players around this stoppage there as Ellis gets the front position. Very hard to move from there. Schindler Taylor and Hart goes in. Schindler Taylor goes to ground. Van Ness comes in and picks it up. Tackle there immediately there by Delahunty. And we're going to have a boundary throw in. 5 metres around from where Simon McCauley threw the ball in previously. Once again, plenty of numbers around this ball. No one inside Terrigal Avoca's forward 50. So throwing there, Gibbs in the ruck there against Ellis. Gibbs forced the ball forward, but then Terrigal Avoca gets it out to Clark. Clark on O'Brien. You like a number of times O'Brien's got it from this situation. Kick's not the best there going in there. In the back, free kick's going to go there that way, that time of Anderson. So Oscar Anderson on debut for Warners Bay. Very, very handy opening quarter. Probably a little bit quieter in this second quarter. So Anderson there now on the right, but chips it in there. Looking there, just some pressure going on there. Good work by O'Brien, the front position. Shortall goes to ground there. Van Ester's in there also. Schindler Taylor picks it up. He runs into Billings, who lays a tackle. Lucas, get a ball, mate. Lucas there swooping on the ball, but the boundary line was too close. And right in front of us here, we'll be able to get a good look at the structures and setups here. As once again, there are plenty of people here, plenty of players in front of us. Simon McCauley's under the microscope here with his throw in. Oh, beautiful. A veteran there of the game is Delahunty. Well, forcing it out there. Well done by Kernahan. Crawley's in there also. Kernahan gets it in, but comes back off the boot and goes back in there. Billings forces his way forward. Shortall gets a little kick there. Good use of the body that time there by Anderson. We're going to have another ball up. They just worked the ball 10 metres around from the boundary throw in. But right on centre wing. Hasn't been a score there now. We haven't had a score probably for 5 minutes, which is good for Warners Bay because for that it was all Terrigal Avoca. Crawley in the ruck there. Ellis with a big tap down. Gets it at Roach. Roach goes high up and under. Going there. Good work there by Brown. Also with Sarich. Comes down there to Irwin. On the left boot kick. It's going to go out there to Lockie White. Nichols there going to apply the pressure. So good work by Nickel White though. Good the youngster there. He puts the pressure on there, but it's a 50-50 ball there now. Probably have another ball up there. It's not coming out of there, and we'll have another ball up. They've worked the ball forward, 60 metres out from goal. Certainly a lot tighter and scrappier affair than what we saw in the first quarter, Lucas.
It is, and the weather overhead's probably suggesting that too. Looks like we might get a bit of rain, unfortunately, here later in the day, Gary.
I have us later in the day after I've gone home. I don't perform very well in the wet, Lucas. Very precious, yes. As Lockie White gets a kick out there to the centre wing, going out there to his brother Alexander White. Billings is in there also, so is McGrath, gets it Turner. Turner lays a tackle, boundary lines too close, it comes off Dylan Walker, and we're going to have a boundary throw in on the far side of the ground. Oh, would that be about 100 metres away, would it? Probably longer. Probably a bit longer, probably 130, 140 metres away. Get you to step it out half time if you like, Lucas. Not keen?
Probably not.
It comes back there now as that is Irwin. They work a ball forward there. This time that was McClure. Kicked it there in the direction of Brown. Brown and Sarich like a good defender. He's been a premiership winning defender for Terrigal Avoca. Sees the ball out of bounds. This sort of suits Terrigal Avoca. This is their style. They just grind and grind and grind. And defence is their go. They always, Chris Bishop knowing him, he always works on it. If they kick 10 goals. They don't kick 10 goals. They won't win the game.
No, Chris Bishop, obviously ex-coach and doing some coaching with the Sydney Swans Academy now, Gary.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's does a lot of good work for coaching around the area. Certainly been a great football man and still is. And still playing decent footy as well. It's a good throwing coming there as Crawley taps it down there now. Can't tap it out the back of McGrath. McGrath on the right boot goes out there over the back. It's going to be Skews. Skews will get it. He'll get it now. Go on the left boot. There's no one out here as well, but Fleming's going to lead. Fleming and Deverill. Cinder Taylor 3 against 2. Good work there by Lockie Deverill. Great work by Lockie Deverill. Good work. Great work, Lockie Deverill. Good work. They certainly turned a 3-2 situation, and they've nullified that. We've got a stoppage just in front of us again.
We do. He's probably been their best on the ground so far, I'd imagine, Lockie Deverill for Warners Bay.
He certainly would be, but certainly, gee, for overall honesty, I reckon Ellis has been very good. Good tap there. That's better by Crawley. Down it comes to Gibbons. Grimmins beat him and got in front of that and then tried to nullify the ball. We're going to have another ball up 10 metres further down towards Warners Bay goal than where we were before. So going to have another ball up. As the siren sounds. And at half-time, a quarter dominated by Terrigal Avoca. They kept Warners Bay scoreless. And at quarter time, it's Terrigal Avoca 6-7-43. Leading Warners Bay 4 straight 24. Goal kickers there, Lucas?
Goal kickers for Warners Bay, Josh Nicol, Nick Metcalf, Kane Gibbs and Dave McGuinness. For Terrigal Avoca, Daniel Houston, Dale Walker, Ryan Webster, Matt Shortall, Corey Billings and Sam Ellis.
Yeah, so a good quarter that one. They kicked that quarter. They kicked 4 goals to nothing, Terrigal Avoca, and certainly, and that was on the back of just a dominant performance around the centre of the stoppages, where I thought Sam Ellis was very, very good. I also thought Will Delahunty made a really good difference when he get in there. Another bigger body in there, and they'll be pretty happy with that there. And that's the game they've got. They just try and strangle Warners Bay, and they can't strangle them any more than keeping them scoreless for that quarter. So for the first half, I think you'd say that Terrigal Avoca certainly took the honours.
They sure have, and they well deserve to be in front at half time here, Gary.
Certainly are. So we're back in here in about 15 minutes, or we'll probably come back a little bit early and we'll get Lucas to do a wrap-up of all the scores of all the games today. But at half-time here at Fenn Oval in the second of our Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup games, it is Terrigal Avoca 6-7-43, leading Warners Bay 4 straight 24. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just before the play commences for the second half, I've just got some scores for you all. We'll start with the reserve grade. Here at Fane Oval, Warners Bay 21-23, 149 defeated Gosford 1-1-7. At Adelaide Street Oval, Killarney Vale 5 goals 535 were defeated by Cardiff 8 goals 452. At Max McMahon Oval, Newcastle City 3 goals 523 were defeated by Maitland 11 goals 571. At Rose Point Park, Singleton 1 goal 915 were defeated by Nelson Bay 14 goals 993. At Don Small Oval, Wyong Lakes 8 goals 755 defeated by Lake Macquarie 11 goals 1076. Into the women's competition now. On Friday night at Tolkappa Park, Newcastle Novas 1 point to Maitland 23 goals 21 159. Here at Fane Oval, Warners Bay 1 goal 511 were defeated by Gosford 10 goals 969. At Dick Burwell Oval, in the clash of the undefeated teams in the women's competition, Newcastle City 15 goals 16 106. Too strong for Nelson Bay 3 goals 321. At Don Small Oval, Wyong Lakes 9 goals 12 66 defeated Lake Macquarie 4 goals 327. And at Rose Point Park, Singleton 5 goals 737 defeated Muswellbrook 1 goal 17. And so far in the Black Diamond Plate, Newcastle City 7 goals 749 defeated by Maitland 12 goals 1082. And the other game in the Black Diamond Plate that was completed, Gosford 20 goals 14 134 defeated the Entrance Batter Bay 1 goal 28. Just as the teams are warming up ready for this second half. So far in the Black Diamond Cup, we have very tight one here. Cardiff about 4 points up over Killarney Vale, and Newcastle City, the other broadcast game at Dick Burwell Oval, up 10 goals over Nelson Bay. Here, just as the players are going through their warm-ups. Obviously, a very big day. Was scheduled to be a very big day in at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground with the big freeze going on. Fortunately, with the games rescheduled to other venues, there were no games there, but it's sure to be a great day in there at number 1 Sports Ground with Bar TV filming that, so we'll have highlights from that very soon. Just as the siren goes, as players disperse from their huddles, getting ready out into their positions. The score here, obviously, Warners Bay 4 goals 0 behinds 24, trailing Terrigal Avoca 6 goals 743. What is a slightly overcast day here on Lake Macquarie for this round 10 coverage of round 10 game of the Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup competition. Halfway through the season now. Terrigal Avoca are looking for their 9th win. And Warners Bay looking for their first, as the chief commentator, Gary Birkinshaw, makes his way back onto the microphone. Gary.
Beautiful, Lucas. No wonder you're the best special comments man going around, mate. Beautiful there with all the update of all the scores. Fantastic. And here we are at Fern Park, about the second quarter about to get underway. And it's 6-7-43, Terrigal Avoca. Warners Bay 4 straight 24. What needs to be done for Warners Bay, do you reckon, Lucas?
We were just talking through that second quarter. They're in that last half of the second quarter, get their hands back onto the ball and get their ball moving back. I think that's just the key for them at this stage.
Yep, you did right there. They got to do that. They got their hands on the ball a bit in there towards the back end of that second half, and they need to start better and get it inside 50. They need to start right here in the middle, and that's a good start as Crawley gets the first ruck tap there as a going forward. O'Brien there sits on the ball, goes out there now, and there's going to be is he going to have another ball up as play's about to resume up there at Nelson Bay. Just an injury there to Ryan Mudd of Nelson Bay, but they're about to get underway. So all the best to Ryan. I hope everything goes all right. As we go in there, as the ball comes forward there, working their way forward, there's going to be a free kick's going to go there to Kurt Fleming. So Fleming, very, very good player in the first half for Terrigal Avoca. He looks in short, Pete Van Dam, a nice kick there, and Van Dam takes the mark in front of Nick Turner. Shortall makes a lead up forward. Go look there as Ellis. So Ellis is going to be his target down there. Can't get a good run of the ball though, he cares. Billins got around Anderson a little bit too easy that time. And Billings going to go back. He's already kicked 1 goal for the game, so he's looking to become the first multiple goal kicker of the game.
He is, as we were talking about before earlier, making the most of his opportunities. Another opportunity to get his second goal on the board, Gary.
Yeah, player of his quality. These are the goals that you want him to be kicking. 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. Ideal start for Terry Golavoka. Comes in. Strikes it off the boot. I think he's missed that to the left. So be disappointed with that. Well, Corey Billings is a very hard taskmaster, sets himself very high standards. And Warners Bay there now. That margin just slips out there now to 20 points. So Deverill goes out there wide. Looking there is Roach. Roach takes a mark, pushing off from Delahunty. Defensive. What have they got coming up forward? What are the movement they've got? Kernahan's been moved to centre half forward, trying to give him a spark. Roach will go in short there and find skipper Nick Turner. Playing a milestone match today, match number 100. He handballs it back to Roach. Not a kick, one of his better ones there. He's normally a really good user of the ball. Browns push off the ball by Formby. Out it comes there now. They're under pressure going out the back there now in Flint. Corey Deverill's in there. Crawley back to Spinks. Spinks has got a bit of space. Chips it over the top there. Going back there now and taking the mark. Although good work there by Van Est. It's a very, very good. That's a very good call there by Pat Lally. He actually paid the mark. He went to set it, and then he sort of took a step forward and he said, no, take your mark, and then you can't then play on from in front of the mark. So you either play on straight away, or you can't walk in front of the mark and say, look, no, I'm going to accept the mark, and then play on from that position. But Van Est played very well on the fence to start with. As we move forward, we question that decision. Probably Marty Ryman, he'll be the coach of the Central when he goes back and kicks his goal. No, he doesn't handball off the Roach. Roach from outside 50, and that is out of bounds on the full. They do it quite a lot. Not sure that it's always the best tactic.
Does he? It was on the right side for the left footer too in Van Est, so he probably had within his rights to go back and have a shot. It was probably the wrong call to dish the ball off, but if it was anyone, you'd want to dish the handball to Roach.
He's under pressure though. They saw it coming, Terry Golavoka, so maybe it wasn't the option there. But anyway, out of bounds the form. They're going to bring the ball back in from deep in defence. They chip in short there and finds Delahunty. Been very, very good for Terry Golavoka today through the middle of the ground. He's going to go switch it back across there and going to find Flint. Flint in the pocket. McKellar's his next target, or Bishop. He's got gone in the middle there. And Kernahan. This will be a good start for Warners Bay if he gets it. No, he pushes it across. The first minus score for Warners Bay. It's good work though, read it well. Probably the kick from Flint though, intercepted both Bishop and also McKellar. But gee, would have loved to have finished off from there.
Would have he sort of just poked at the ball instead of kicked right through it though, did Ben Kernahan, so that might be something to look at.
As Bishop's going to bring it in there, Fleming takes the short lead and takes the mark. He's going to play on quickly and runs through halfback, has a bounce. He's going to kick to the centre of the ground. Van Dam will be his target. A bit of a scrubby kick there. Gibbons there, knocks the ball forward. Taken by Hardy, puts the fend out. Then it goes in the centre of the ground. Turner comes in and approaches the ball off the knee. Has a punch there by Van Dam. Playing in front was short. Probably could have got the handball off, but he goes in there, down there, and a good mark by Houston in front of Gibbs. And that was just really quick ball movement from Fleming. He took it on, took the game on through half back in the centre of the ground. A bit of a tap on, could have went everywhere. I thought Short could have given the handball off, but he got in there quick. And Dan Houston on debut is going to go back and look to kick his second goal.
He sure did, and that's what defenders don't like about that quick ball movement. One-on-ones, the attackers love it, defenders hate it, Gary.
You're certainly right. So Houston, been very, very serviceable in his first game. Done a bit of pinch hitting in the ruck as well. Left boot. He won't be that happy with that one though, as that's through for another behind. So letting him off at the moment, Terry Golavoka. Bit of deja vu what was sort of happening in the first quarter. They need to make the most of it now to Warners Bay. So Deverill going to bring out the broadcast side. Gibbs is going to be his target. Good work. That is really, really good work. That one there, I think it was that Irwin there who actually ran the decoy. Kernahan then against Hart. Good use of the body by Hart. Picked up there by Delahunty. Coming in there this time is Irwin again. Lucas is going to get his second touch for the day. Moving well. But good work there by Riley Irwin there. Very, very good use of the body there and a couple of little subtle exchanges. So good work by the newcomer. Yeah, excellent throw in there by Miles McCall on his Black Diamond Cup debut. Well done, Miles. So handball comes out there now to Fleming. He's out. Gee, he uses the space really well, Fleming. He kicked it to a dangerous area. Shortles there coming over the back of Bill. Good work by Lockie Deverill. He's taken probably a dozen marks today.
Yeah, sure has. We said earlier, he's been very good in that back role all the year so far, Gary.
Move it, that's a quick move there. Kernahan again, he's taking a couple of marks. Good mark there he's taken from Roach, who received the handball off from Brown. Kernahan moves it quickly onto Kai McGrath now. Probably too far out to score, so he's going to chip it in for Schindler Taylor up against Skews. Good hands by Schindler Taylor. Probably the best ball, one of the best ball movements from Warners Bay today.
Was quick and accurate there, and a very good mark in front of the experienced Skews for Schindler Taylor. Had the opportunity to go back and start this comeback for Warners Bay.
Certainly been a very, very good contest that between Skews and Schindler Taylor today. Skews has probably got the points at the moment, but Schindler Taylor has certainly done some very good things also. So Schindler Taylor, certainly a very skillful player. They certainly need all his skill here. It's not a bit of an acute angle. He's not that far out, but they would certainly need a goal from the talented youngster. Comes in, strikes the ball. No, misses to the right. So both sides have missed a couple of opportunities. Just a quick reminder, you see both sides out there have got the white socket to MND socks on today. Fantastic by both clubs to support this this great charity fundraiser today as part of Big Freeze Newcastle. Black Diamond AFL has already donated $3,750 to the cause, and I believe a couple of clubs are still running a couple of fundraisers today. So hopefully we'll get that up close to $5,000. But the fundraising day already has raised over $80,000, which is a fantastic effort. And the sliders are going to go down the slide. Probably already halfway through now, but we're back on the players. Webster, he's going to run through 50. He has one bounce, has two, does a short kick. Is it going to stay in? It does. Ryan Webster goal. They went coast to coast. Webster kicks his second, and the margin now gets out to 25 points.
Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Trading hours 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Support local businesses. Subway, eat fresh.
Yeah, that was a bit of a case there for Warners Bay. They all pushed up, and Terrigal Vogue were able to get it out the back. Webster then had plenty of acres in front of him. He was able to have a bounce and finish truly for a good finish there, and certainly not what Warners Bay wanted at this stage.
It isn't. Gary, just need to get their hands back on the ball. Sam Ellis is doing a very good job there in the ruck, just getting their followers' first hands to the ball.
Certainly much better by Warners Bay in this quarter, though. They've had a couple of opportunities, but they can't go goal to goal with Terrigal Vogue when you're trailing by 20-odd points. Back it comes there now to White. On the right boot he goes. Leading out there is Fleming, who's been superb today for Terrigal Vogue. Gets a handball, doesn't quite reach his target. Goes there to Spinks, but Fleming Delahunty again. Handball there, not the best that time by Walker. Spinks there goes one way, goes another. Oh, that's Spinks at his best there. Handball comes out there by Anderson. Going to put pressure under Van Ness, and he does. Good work. That was very evasive there by Matt Spinks.
Was a very class player. Matt Spinks obviously played a Swans Neefel match. Very good play, Matt Spinks.
Played in the Swans Neefel Grand Final, actually. I think he played in the Premiership side for their Neefel side. It's a good throw in there again. It's going to go there to Crawley. Down it comes there to Bishop in front of the pack where all good midfielders are. Comes out there, and Billings just falls short there in front of Anderson. Goes back there to White. White put the good pick up one-handed there and then gets it over. Going back there now, his turn. Deverell called him out of it, but then allowed the ball to bounce. But he's able to cover up, and it's going to go on mark taken there by Crawley. Crawley's then going to do the switch across to Roach. Roach has got outside the other side of the cricket pitch. He's got a bit of space to move. A good spearing kick, but it's only going as far as McKellar. Disappointing finish there by Roach. Good play by Will McKellar. They backed himself and took the mark. Right boot kick there. Goes down there now on the mark. It's going to go back there to Turner. Turner then out wide to Roach. So a bit of forcey backs there now. A bit of cramp there. I think that is that Van Est out there with cramp. He goes in short there for Schindler Taylor in front of Skews. Where's the next one? This is the important key. They need to get inside forward 50. Get another shot on goal. Drops the ball there, but he's classy enough to pick it up. Goes in there to Deverell over the back there. But too wide and out of bounds on the full.
Just Oscar Nick, the new player there. Yep.
Kobe McClure has just gone down with a bit of cramp.
Yep. Kobe McClure just back up, just hobbling off to the bench. We'll have a look at that at the three-quarter time break.
Just a bit of cramp. He hasn't played much this year. Kobe McClure, first game for Warners Bay, and it's certainly their ground's a little bit heavier today, but much better than certainly what it has been here at Fairleigh. The development work has been fantastic here, and but looks in fantastic condition given the rain that we've had over the last couple of weeks. And normally in the past couple of years you come here and it'd be a bit of a swamp.
It is. It's been credit to the Black Diamond AFL and just Warners Bay Club Committee getting this ground in such great shape, Gary.
And certainly probably more credit of that probably needs to go to even Lake Macquarie Council, who've been fantastic in getting the facility up. And only first start of what's going to be plenty of development here, new change rooms, car parking, and that type of thing. There's a free kick there is going to go the way. It's out the back is Devil. They're going to play on now Warners Bay. What can they do from here? Doesn't reach Van Ness there. McKellar holds his ground there. Van Ness gets up quickly, but McKellar's back first. High tackle. Free kick's going to go the way there. Will McKellar handballs it off quickly to Fleming. Fleming's got him there. Kernahan handball the back. Van Ness there and McKellar going to go for stage 2. McKellar can't find the handle of it. Fleming goes back in, puts it to the ground. Play on the call there by. Then he got him in a headlock there, but he put his head over the ball. There you go. There was a couple of there. Very, very good efforts in there. We're going to have a ball up. Right there in the centre of the ground. Towards the centre wing. Houston in the ruck there with Crawley. Good tap there, but it's only going to go as far as Delahunt. He read that very well there. Running over the ball there was Anderson. Picked up there was Clark. He's tackled there. Fleming picks it up and gets it out there to Bishop. Bishop punches it over there. Goes on there to Alexander White. He goes to the top of the square. Billings is down there. Danger at work there. Good work by Gibbons. Good one-on-one there. Going back to help him is Turner. And they're able to bring the ball out. Good work by the two Warners Bay defenders in Gibbons and Turner. Going to go to Schindler Taylor. Picks up the ball in front of Skews. Skews immediately lays a tackle. Turner backs up his kick there. Well done. Good tackle by Clark. Skews goes back there. Schindler Taylor automatically puts a tackle in there. What a battle between those two, Lucas.
It's been great to watch so far, and it'll be even better for the next quarter or so, Gary.
Certainly will do. You got the youngster there in Schindler Taylor and the experienced Mark Skews and Neufel performer, both played in the representative fixture last month. There's McDonald. That's good work by McDonald. Jumped over the top there and got the tap for Warners Bay. They need more of that by the young Sydney Swan Academy member. It's out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in. Almost 13 minutes gone in the third quarter. 25 points the margin. Terrigal Avoca looking to make it 9 straight wins. It was only 8. I was right earlier. So looking to make it 9 straight wins.
That's right.
Yeah. Warners Bay looking for their first win. McDonald wins that tap against Houston as well. Picked up by Bishop and they're out again to Fleming. Fleming there, not his best kick and well parked. Good mark taken by Roach. Where's their next one? They need to use the open side of the ground. He's going to go out there and really put the pressure there. It's going to be on McGuinness up there against Grim. Great hit. That's a great pass by Roach. That wouldn't have went any more than probably 1.5 metres off the ground. Handball it back there. Good running coming back there from defence. He looks there to find there in Metcalf. Good spoiling there by Jared Flint. But good work there by Warners Bay. Good ball movement. That was a good kick there by Tristan Warner.
Show glimpses of Warners Bay just trying to string more consistency into their ball movement so far, Gary.
Need to be really consistent though against Terrigal Avoca. It's not a matter of doing it for one play. You got to go for 4 quarters if you're going to beat the premiership favourites at the moment. Spinks handball goes there by Spinks. Going to come out there to Kai McGrath. McGrath on the left boot goes there looking for Kernahan up against Hart. Could have been some holding going on there. Corey Deverill immediately tackled there as McGrath butters up again. So does Kernahan. Gets out there to Corey Deverill. Taps it on there now. This time by Metcalf on the left boot. Goes along the ground. McKellar goes in. Does a pirouette. No one near him. Puts it to the ground. Holding the ball. Very, very good bit of play there by Warners Bay. They worked that ball very well.
They sure did. Forward pressure there as well as first class there from McGuinness, who gets a free kick quite next to the point post.
It's a left footer, I think, isn't he, McGuinness? So it's probably on the wrong side.
On the right boot, McGuinness.
Okay, so that's why you are the best in the business, Lucas. So McGuinness is going to come in there. He runs around, uses the 10 metres, then kicks the flat side. I think he's missed that to the right. So wasting some opportunities here at the moment at Warners Bay. They need to make every post a winner.
They sure do, Gary, but they're not out of it quite. It's only a 4-goal margin to them, to Terrigal Avoca. Not game over quite yet.
Oh, certainly far from game over. The only thing is they've only kicked 4 goals for the first 2.5 quarters. That's the issue as Billings. They need to start converting there, and that's good. We've got a mark going to be taken by Nickel. So they're suddenly starting to get their hands on the ball. In fact, they just need to make good inside 50 as McDonald. He gets it there now. He's going to go in 50. Goes in short looking for Roach. Too long. Although Billings can't take the mark. McGuinness is going to come in there, but Billings gets there. Gets his hands on it first and then chips it out to Sarich, which makes a relieving mark on a half-back flank. Inboard he goes there. Oh, he went in and attacked the ball. That time was Irwin and went over his head, but Deverill's going to be able to pick it up. Goes to his brother there in Corey. Back to Lachlan. Through 50 he goes and then goes out wide to the wing. It's interesting choice, but they've got the ball still. And that's Van Est. He goes inboard now to Schindler Taylor. Oh, top 15. Gee, that's a bit harsh. He gets it back there now. Nickel on the right boot. He goes at the back there. Flyer needed. Gee, I think he was a bit harsh on that, not 15 metres, I thought. But McKellar clears out to the half-back line. Good kick. Schindler Taylor should be the target there, and Schindler Taylor takes the mark. Bit of 40 backs going on here at the moment. Roach wants the ball. McDonald's over the far side, but he goes in short of there. Tried probably to kick that ball too hard, and they're going to intercept it again, Terrigal Avoca. As Webster's picks it up there now, goes back inboard, gets it to Farquhar. Farquhar, hurry kick on the right boot. Nichols going to go back there. Can he take the mark? No, he can't. Van Dam misses it. Tristan Warner, he breaks through the wing, kicks into half forward there now. They need a mark. Webster's back there. Can't take the mark, however, but he's got plenty of time. Handballs it over top to Flint. Flint in the centre of the defensive area. Going to get there is McDonald. Good mark by O'Brien, just couldn't quite get there in time. And Sam O'Brien takes the mark between back pocket and half back. He should be able to kick it there now up towards the centre wing. Deverell's going to be the target. Sarich is there as well. Deverell took his eye off the ball. The ball's going to go out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Right on centre wing. Terrigal Avoca at the moment. 24 points are good. 7-9-51, 4-3-27. We've only had the one goal in this quarter, kicked by Ryan Webster, and we're 16 and a half minutes in. Ryan Webster comes off, blowing a little bit. I think he's enjoying too much of his holidays. As it goes back, there's McGrath, picks it up, immediately tackled there by Lockie White. We're going to have a repeat throw in there again, Lucas.
We are just getting their hands on the ball. Warners Bay just have to get this ball forward for them to get some pressure on the scoreboard.
Once again, I think they've been in this clash right in this quarter. Certainly been very good. So McDonald in the ruck there against Ellis. Ellis gets a tap down there, but well rode this time by Riley Irwin. He gets there, probably got a bit of the benefit of the doubt in that one at distance, but Bishop goes to ground, then goes up again. Handball there by Walker. O'Brien can't take, which enables Nickel to get in. He's had his hands on the ball a bit in this quarter. Goes out there to Sarich. Sarich up against McGuinness. Good battle of these two. McGuinness keeps in front of him. Sarich is right on his hammer, however, is picked up by Farquhar. He goes to ground, the tackle, and we're going to have a ball up. 35 metres out from the Warners Bay goal. They'd certainly love a goal right now.
They sure do. They sure would, Gary. Terrigal Avoca's defence are holding up quite well at the moment.
The Terrigal Avoca's defence has held up quite well for the last 10 years.
Very, very, very true, Gary.
As Alexander White kicks it up, kicks it for rain. We don't need rain, though the clouds certainly give us that indication as the ball's allowed to bounce there as the player's by himself. Nickel again, we mentioned before he got that, but that's holding the ball. Trying to do a little bit too much there, and Delahunty's going to get the free kick for Terrigal Avoca. Handballs immediately off to Alexander White. He's got plenty of time on the right boot. He's going to put the Dan Houston out there. He's been very impressive on debut. He's been really, really good, Houston, and he takes a mark between wing and half forward. Alexander runs past for the handball, but he ignores that. He'll go back to Billings. No, he won't. He'll go short again to White. That is not far enough if the last one wasn't, but good news there. Gets around Turner to White. Then goes inside 50. Gibbs is in the right position there for the key defender, and he takes a good relieving mark. You want to go around the fast... Oh, that was Warner, sorry, not Gibbs. But now he'll go back to Roach. Good composure there now. This kick's important out of half back. It's not very, very good. They haven't got anyone to go to, but Delahunty, he should run through and have a shot on goal. Here he does. It's a wobbly kick down. I think Tristan Warner's going to take the mark deep in defence. He's going to bring it out the broadcast side. The other side was no good, so he goes to Turner. Turner then plays on quickly and goes in, but that's a shocking kick as well. And Billings takes the mark. Their disposal's got to be a bit better than that. And Corey Billings right in front of us here. He goes in short to Jack Grimman, 15 metres further around. Not much movement. In fact, zero movement up there for Terrigal Avoca. So Grimman's going to have to go, just tries to manufacture something, and he manufactures something to Kane Gibbs. There's a stagnant forward line there for Terrigal Avoca. And Gibbs has got the ball. So Gibbs' telegraph is going across the ground, so he does, and he's kicked it into a 2-on-1, but it's going to be marked. Oh no, Gibbons dropped the mark that he should have taken, which allows Ellis in there. Back to Shortle. Short pass there, and the mark's going to be taken, and Gibbons wouldn't be happy with that one, Lucas.
He wasn't very consistent performer usually, Sam Gibbons. It was a 2-on-1 though, so it was just outnumbered.
Yeah, but it was a chest mark. He'd be disappointed that he dropped that. It probably took a little bit too easy, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a shot on goal. I think this is going to be Lachlan White. He's going to go back. He normally plays down in defence for Terrigal. He snuck up forward. He's going to go back 25 metres out. Should be able to convert. Looks good off the boot. For a behind. So single behind there. Another missed opportunity for Terrigal Avoca. 7-10-52. 10 behind from 17 scoring shots, but still 25 the good of Warners Bay. Still looking for their first goal since the first quarter. It's 4-3-27. So it's going to be Deverell. Good lead by Warner. Deverell honours that lead, and Warner takes the mark. Between back pocket and halfback, Crawley then makes the next lead. Also there is Turner, so he chips into Turner. Good work by Ellis. Good closing speed there by the big man. He's been very good today. He's able to spoil the ball. We're going to have a boundary throw in 55 metres around from the Terrigal Avoca goal.
Sure is. Sam Allen's been one of the better players on the field for Terrigal Avoca. They've all been fairly consistent though today.
Yeah, very consistent performance, there's no doubt about that. It's Crawley in the ruck there against Ellis. Ellis gets the tap there to O'Brien. Goes back there now to Roach. Roach a hurry kick out there. Skews and Schindler Taylor. Skews was a bit quicker off the mark than Schindler Taylor. Read it better. He's going to use his speed on the left boot. Snaps it around. Well, I don't think that. I think it was going to go through. No, Sam O'Brien might have touched it. But it's hit the post, I think, and through from behind. Goal umpire Roy Reichart right on there. Behind is Roach. He'll go long. Going to go back and Crawley. That's going to be back there is McGrath. Gee, that's a classy mark by Grimmin. Classy mark. So McGrath, where's he going to go to? Kernahan goes in the middle of the ground. There's going to be a 2 against 1 with Bishop. Kernahan goes, can't take the mark. Solomon Brown there has the ball stolen off him by Formby. They go through the middle. Here they go again. Billings, a bit of a hit and hope handball there, but it should fall away as Houston picks it up. He gets a handball to Skews. He doesn't take the ball under pressure from Roach. Roach kicks the ball off the ground there. Crawley's going to be first there. Boundary line's there as well. And the ball goes over the line for a boundary throw in front of the Terrigal Avoca interchange. It is Terrigal Avoca Panthers holding all the ascendancy at the moment. 7-11-53, leading Warners Bay 4-3-27, and with 22 minutes gone in the third quarter.
We are, Gary. It's been a very good game. At least this weather's held out for a while.
Certainly has been overcast all day. Ground in perfect condition though. So it goes there now as Roach gets it forward as McGrath has a hurry kick though. He can't take possession of the ball under pressure that time by, I think that was Walker. And we're going to have a ball up again. Right in the centre of the ground. Plenty of stoppages in this quarter. Crawley's going to be in the ruck with Van Dam.
5 minutes.
Up they go. Crawley has possession, gets a fist of Walker. He punches on to Van Dam. He gives it back to Billings. A hurry kick forward again. Who's going to lead out in this one is Clark. Takes it, misses it with his handball there. Spink's going to come in there against Fleming. Fleming's been superb today. Under pressure there. Good pressure that time by Spinks and sees the ball over the line for a boundary throw in.
Not just today, all season's been Kurt Fleming's been superb, but the ability to play in the midfield, then go forward and kick goals has been one of the keys to the bow of Terrigal Avoca this season.
He's only played the 5 games last year, Kurt Fleming, who went away on holidays and went a trip up through the snow and did a bit of work up there. So he's certainly relishing the year off, and he's been a star this year. He's probably the form player you could argue with in the competition this year. So we're going to have another boundary throw in. 45 metres around from Terrigal Avoca's goal. Van Dam in the ruck against Crawley. Crawley uses the body, gets it over the back there. Well read there by Warner. He's been very good this quarter. He gets a hurry kick. Well, might have been Gibbons, sorry. As Formby comes in, he's been very good, but it taps down there and he goes again to Ethan Formby. He allows it to get out of the road there for Fleming as a siren sounds. And at 3-quarter time, it's all to do for Warners Bay with a quarter to go. They're 4-3-27, leading Terrigal Avoca 7-11-53. Goal kickers, Lucas.
For Terrigal Avoca, 2 goals to Ryan Webster, then singles for Dan Houston, Dale Walker, Matt Shortall, Corey Billings and Sam Ellis. And then Warners Bay, just the 4 goals. Josh Nichol, Nick Metcalf, Kane Gibbs and Dave McGuinness.
Yeah, so they haven't kicked a goal in the second or the third quarter, Warners Bay, as Terrigal Avoca's defence has certainly closed them down. But thing is, though, it's 26 points. It's not unattainable if they can get their hands on the ball and convert a little bit better, and that's what no doubt their coach Marty Ryan will be looking for in the last quarter. But we'll have a quick break and we'll be back with the last quarter.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Haval H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.
Rightio, back here, about to get underway in the last quarter. There's a bit of a sprinkle of rain starts coming down, and just an update some of the scores around the other grounds, Lucas.
Thank you, Gary. Newcastle City, 23 goals at 18, 156. Still playing, beating Nelson Bay, 5 goals, 11, 41. Killarney Vale, 12 goals, 6, 78. A thriller there at Adelaide Street Oval. Trailing Cardiff, 12 goals, 3. Sorry, over Cardiff, 12 goals, 3, 75. And we're back on.
Beautiful. Cardiff is a Cardiff game. It's bound to be a thriller. 5 games, they've won by 10 points or less. The last quarter, what have Warners Bay got him as? Ellis is going to win the first tap there and gets it himself, breaks the tackle, swings it out to the handball out wide to O'Brien. Bryan goes handballs in ball to Billings. He can't get his Van Nest will pick it up. Handball the back quickly to Schindler Taylor. On now there to McGrath, who's on the ball this last quarter. Going to come out there, and if it sits for Sarich, he'll be away. He's under immediate pressure coming in there from McGibbons and also from Kernahan. McClure handballs the back there. There's a handball there by Sarich. A good clearing handball to Grimman. Look, goes one way, goes back another there. Had plenty of time, then handballs it out to Billings. Billings will get it quickly onto his left boot. Kicks away there and has a kick, and Anderson's going to take the mark there for Warners Bay. He goes in short there, looking for Crawley, but it put too much pressure on the big man to get down that low to do it, and allows Terrigal Avoca in there now as Houston, who's been very good on debut. Alexander White runs past the ball as Kane Gibbs goes back in there for Warners Bay. And we're going to have a ball up inside forward 50, about 50 metres out from the Terrigal Avoca goal, and they're currently leading by 26 points. 7-11-53 to 4-3-27. Good tap down there by Crawley, but it falls there for Terrigal Avoca. Grimman's going to have a snap on goal. Down there, good one-on-one. It's not going to make the distance there as Webster there against Nichols. Going there is also Delahunty in the ball. See its way out. Over the line for a boundary throw in 10 metres around from the Terrigal Avoca goal.
It does. Warners Bay need to kickstart this run early in this final quarter if they are to get anywhere close to Terrigal Avoca. Gary?
So it would be fair to say, Lucas, that they probably nearly keep Terrigal Avoca goalless, don't they?
Yeah, sure thing. They do.
So that's a pretty tough ask. And then it's a tough ask themselves, having to kick effectively 5 goals themselves in the last quarter to win the game against the Terrigal Avoca defence, which is the most stingiest in the league. So right at the top of the goal square, Van Dam in ruck there against Crawley. Crawley gets it down, but it sits there now for Houston. He goes one way, goes another. Should be penalised. He is penalised. Good decision there by the experienced Pat Lally. And right at the top of the goal square, free kick's going to go there to Tristan Warner. Or is it McGrath? Sorry. Yeah, 2 young blokes there. He goes out there. Good tackle there. Goes to ground. They should be able to run it out. They've got numbers Warner's Bay. It goes to Nickel. Nickel on the boot there, looking there for Riley Irwin, and finds Irwin at the half-back flank. Van Essers makes a lead for him. He goes there. Kernahan's also there. Also coming there is Flipper. Gets through for McGuinness. McGuinness on the left boot. A hurry kick out. Gibbons is going to come out there, but leading Sarich is leading him in the race to the ball. And Brandon Sarich, the ever reliable defender, chips it out there to the centre wing and marks. Terrigal Avoca comes in board there now to Grimman. Play on there, not 15's the call. He's been consistent with that the whole time. Liam McCauley goes there and picked up there that time by McClure. We're going to have another ball up. That was Anderson. I've got him wrong all day. I have got him wrong all day. They've got us with the numbers right from the start. Haven't been able to correct myself.
They have, but they're on debut, so first time we've been able to see them, Gary.
It's Crawley. That's our excuse. We'll stick to it. It goes there as Roach. Ellis is trying to steal the ball. We'll have another ball up. Right on the far centre wing. No score yet in the final quarter. We've been going no minutes. Going about 5 minutes. It's okay, Lucas. It's all good. Ball knocked down in the tackle there. There's another stacks on the mill. They've certainly turned this game into a stoppage contest after the quarter time, which was pretty free-flowing. And the stoppage contest is certainly the way. If you're playing Terrigal Avoca, you don't want to play them that way.
You certainly don't. That plays right into their structure. And you want to play more towards yours instead of trying to nullify theirs.
Certainly have, and they've certainly they've done it very, very well. As Roach misses the ball there, a bit of an air swing, but Crawley gets it. Go there now to Brown. He can't take the mark under pressure from Formby. Going in there now, it's Flint for Terrigal Avoca. He taps it out. Warners Bay should get it there. Going through his Metcalf, he handballs it out But they've got numbers there, that time through Sarich. Over the head there is Schindler Taylor with O'Brien. Coming out immediately is Fleming. Fleming does a good tackle by Schindler Taylor, but good contact made also by Fleming. Gets it out from O'Brien to Grimmin to Fleming. Numbers should win out here. Grimmin actually put a hip and shoulder, I think, on Kurt Fleming then. Probably the only one that Kurt Fleming's had put on him all day.
Probably. Kurt Fleming, as we keep saying, has been a very good player for Terrigal Avoca so far this season and has been today.
Certainly has again. Been very, very good. A boundary throw in. Just forward side. Warners Bay into the ground. Crawley has been also very good for Warners Bay. Gets it back to Sarich. A quick handball to Bishop. Bishop is sweeping right-handed handballs. Back to Formby. Back to Bishop. Bishop now says, I'll get it on the left boot. It's going to clear. Deverill. Webster can't take the mark there, so Nichol's going to allows Nicol to come in, but Webster gets up quickly. Smothered there by Deverill. But Fleming picks it up and gives it to Ellis. 1 and 2, you would think. Best on the ground. A wobbly looking kick. Good defence down there that time by Anderson. But White is able to butter up and get it again. He goes back there now to Delahunty. Oh, to Houston on the left boot. A towering kick. Dan Houston on debut. I think that's that's his second goal, I think, for Houston, but he's certainly been very, very good. And goal number 8 for Terrigal Avoca. 8-11-59. Warners Bay, 4-3-27.
Hunter Haval, looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and a range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $23,990, drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval will give you more. Book your test drive today.
Yep, certainly have been test drive there, and Dan Houston, he's unloaded from a long way out there and looked very, very impressive. He's been very impressive on debut for Terrigal Avoca and kicks 2 goals, and I think it'll be pretty fair to say, I reckon that's game over.
Yeah, almost time Warners Bay, as we said before, needed to keep them goalless no longer, so it'll be very tough for them to come back.
Certainly will be. They just haven't had enough inside forward 50. Every lot of possessions they get there now have just been really under pressure. There's Crawley in the ruck there with Ellis. No one gets a clear tap there, so Crawley's going to pick it up again. He gets it to Roach. He's immediately tackled by Delahunty. Fleming goes to ground there now. Back there, could have been back. Play on's a call there. There's a hurry kick. Plenty of numbers around the ball there. Who's going to get out? Going to ground there is Walker. And we're going to have another ball up right in the cricket pitch. Probably the wettest part of the ground, I would say. But the ground certainly in magnificent condition. Umpire Ryan Stanton throws it up. Crawley, Ellis right over the top. He's able to get a run. They get the quick hands out now to Lockie White. He goes short there to Shortle. Good kick by White. Good skill. And he takes the mark in front of Kane Gibbs. So Webster make a lead the pocket. They're going to go more central there. Billings are called a bit of a wobbly kick there, although it clears everybody, which still enables Billings to get it. He goes back to Delahunty. Delahunty on the right boot. Looks in short there, and Dale Walker should take the mark in front of Nick Turner. He gets it, and he goes right boot to the top of the square. Going back there. Is it going to go all the way through? No, misses to the left. And through for a minor score. 8-12-60, 4-3-27, 33 points the margin. We've been going about 10 minutes into the last quarter, you reckon, Lucas?
About that, Gary?
Yep. Now it goes there now to Schindler Taylor. 7 minutes, mate, you're a minute out. So Schindler Taylor goes down the wing. Kernahan there in the back. Hart's been able to really, really work the front position as he's done for many years for Terrigal Avoca. So Hart, inboard he goes there to White. White looking, they've got the runners there in Formby, so he'll go further out wide. Formby won't get that, so it could be a 50-50 ball he gets. He tries to go, but he doesn't though. And picked up there now, they were out. They got an opening there, McGrath. Back to Metcalf to McGrath. Holds up, then looks to go inboard to Kernahan, but Fleming's going to chip in. He goes to ground, but they're 4 against 1, and that's been the story of the day. They've had more numbers around, but the kick goes back and Roach chips in on the defensive side of the centre. No movement up forward there now, so he kicks it long and hard. Metcalf's going to be his target. Going in close there now is Flint though. Fleming back to Formby. In there now to Delahunty. They've been solid, rock solid in defence, Terrigal Avoca today. It's Delahunty. He's now going to look to switch the ball, trying to get it out there to Skews, but it's going to fall for Turner. And Turner takes an intercept mark, chips it up there now. Deverill up against Sarich. Brandon Sarich, good spoil there. Kernahan goes in. Hart's won the battle between those two. Deverill goes to ground there. White picks it up. Get there, shows a clean pair. Very good for a talented youngster. Fleming been superb today. Walker in the centre of the ground. Walker off kicking backward, just pops it up there. Going to make it hard for Van Dam, but he makes a contest 3 against 1. Warners Bay, one of the rare times they've had the numbers around the ball, and they're going to get it out there to Crawley. Crawley shows it one way and then handballs it out there, but finds grass again. Roach is going to pick it up at Shortle after 2 or 3 goes. Roach has managed to get it on board. He kicks it in there now to Tristan Warner. Warner plays on it immediately. Gets on the half volley there is Irwin. He puts it on the ground under pressure and away. Vantage played as Ellis. Right boot. Billings at the back. Takes it on the chest. Once again, that defensive pressure out on the far side of the ground. Forced the turnover. Ellis quickly inside forward 50 and Billings takes the mark.
He does. As soon as the ball turned over, it's hard for the attacking team to get back, switch back onto their defender. And once again, Corey Billings another set shot on goal.
So he's only kicked the one goal today, Corey. He's had probably 4 or 5 shots on goal. He'll kick it. That's the call there. Flem said he's going to kick it. Flem knows him. He's got him. Goal number 2 to Corey Billings. Goal number 9 for Terrigal Avoca. 9-12-66. Warners Bay 4-3-27.
GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the hunt for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also proud sponsor of the BDAFL Women's Competition.
Yep, certainly been great sponsors. We've got plenty of good sponsors, there's no doubt about that. We've got Hunter of Isle, we've got Belmont 16-footers, GE Industrial Solutions, Pullman Magenta Shores, ISC, Prime, Star FM, Bar TV, the Entrance Central Coast, Subway, Morisset, Sports Coast Trophies and embroidery, of course, Mark's Men's Workforce. We've got plenty of them. It's all greatly appreciated. And appreciated is watching Terrigal Avoca at the moment. They've certainly got the ascendancy in this game. Great to watch the pressure that they apply as Grimmond gets it kicked there after a second go at it. As Gibbs can't quite take the mark, but he gets it, goes a quick blind turn and gets him out of trouble, but handball behind Gibbons, but he's able to back up and get it himself, and Gibbs with a left boot, half forwards at the target down there. It sits up. McDonald goes and attacks the ball. Good to see the youngster doing that. Kernahan though, he got it and then went to ground, holding the ball, and they're away again with Walker. I'm not sure that was the smartest decision in the world, as Crawley takes the mark in the centre of the ground. He then looks for a kick there, goes Brown's a target, but over his head it goes, and Jared Flint takes a mark between back pocket and half back flank for Terrigal Avoca. Fleming's created space out here on the back pocket, and they go to switch to the ground. McKellar could be his next target, but he goes inboard there looking for Lockie White. Not the best kick in the world, but Lockie White's good enough too. He sits it up there, putting pressure there, and great work by Irwin. Irwin runs through 45, has a kick for goal, doesn't quite have the length, and dropping back there, taking the mark was Jared Flint. He kicks it out there this time, and it's Walker takes the mark. Calling for it inboard is Lockie White. He's sort of marshalling things there, which is good play by the youngster, finding plenty of possessions. They'll be looking to go out this side of the ground, but they've got it pretty well covered, Warners Bay. They go shorter to Flint. Farquhar's running further there, which is going to enable McKellar. He should be the next target, but he doesn't. He sort of has a look at there, and there's no one else to go to. Good defending by Warners Bay. So he's going to have to go the longer kick out towards the boundary line. It's going to bounce, should go out of bounds. No, it doesn't. It sits up. Farquhar takes it, gets the handball back into Alexander White. But Simon McCauley in very, very good position there. Lucas gives his nod of approval. He said that was out of bounds.
It was the right call. As you said, Simon McCauley right on top of it there, Gary.
Yeah, very good call there. Good throw in there now. It's McCauley up against Van Dam. Van Dam has a big fit. Lucas, another one, third touch for the day. Hope they got that bit of skill there.
He does. Was good. Mark Scoose on the ball, obviously. Has been on the ball all day. Once again there.
Certainly has been very good. Simon McCoy under pressure for the second time today. Doesn't let us down either. Crawley's going to grab that and takes a kick. Good smother there by Skews, and away they go there now. Right boot, just to hurry the kick forward. Houston has been very good in there up against Warner. Has also been pretty good for Warners Bay, I must admit. Shortall gets the handball back. Bishop picks it up, bumps there by Turner. And we're going to have a boundary throw in half forward flank. Terrigal Avoca's end of the ground. Terrigal Avoca 39 points to good at the moment, and we've had almost 13 minutes, or a bit over 13 minutes gone in the last quarter. So Van Dam will win that one down to Shortall. Quick kick there, White going with battle with Turner. Turner's experience gets their handballs off to Nickel. Hurry kicks go there as Gibbons comes up. No mark play on's a call. Didn't go 15 as we go out of bounds for another boundary throw in. They've worked the ball 10 metres around. Quick update from Adelaide Street over where Killarney Vale 12-7-79 still leading Cardiff 12-4-76, and a big win by Newcastle City 23-18 156 defeated Nelson Bay 5-12-42 as we've got a third man up. We're going for a throw.
Talk, Jacko.
So it's 3/4 time there at Adelaide Street Oval. They get a quick handball across there. Is Bishop kicks it there nice and finds Webster. And Webster takes the mark. He'll have a shot for goal. Probably 35 metres out. Bishop comes off. He's just holding his quad. Doesn't look a happy man. Does Bishy? Well, he's been in trouble with the quad most of the day. He's not happy there. As Webster comes in, shot for goal. Touched on the line, is it? No, it's a goal. Goal to Webster. That's his third for the day. So a good return to the senior side for Ryan Webster. Another goal there for Terrigal Avoca. He doesn't look happy there as Bishop comes past here. Looks like the quad. Had a bit of trouble with that before. So 10-12-72. Terrigal Avoca, Warners Bay, 4-3-27.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort. Pullman Magenta Shores Resort is an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast. Nestled between the pristine waters of the Pacific Ocean, Tuggerah Lakes and surrounded by National Park, this resort offers guests everything. Impeccable service, amazing on-site facilities, sophisticated dining options, modern villa-style accommodation and spectacular event spaces. Also proud BDAFL charity partner.
That they are. So another good goal there for Terrigal Avoca, but the fact seeing Chris Bishop limp off the ground certainly be tempers that a little bit. He's very pivotal to their midfield rotation, winning a lot of hard possessions. So be interesting to see. They'll be very keen to see how that is in the wash-up as the ball goes back there, and Deverell takes a mark for Warners Bay. Sits in front there of Gibbons. Gibbons is away there. He's got no one up forward there, so he has to go back there to Nickel. They've worked the ball right back there to Deverell, but Billings tips in there and away he goes. No one on the mark. The left boot. Looking down there is Houston. He's kicked 3, kicked 2, kicked 3. No, misses. Got a bit ahead of himself there. Deverell's down there just with like a shoulder or an arm, or he's going to come off the ball. That's not good news for Warners Bay either. It's the right arm, I think it is, as Warner goes wide. And that's a juggle. So just conferring there, Mark's the juggle's going to be a boundary throw in, which is a correct decision. He did actually juggle over the ball as Lachlan Deverell. Did he end up coming off the ground? Oh no, he's back on the ground there. He's back in about 30 metres out from goal. So good news for Warners Bay. There's another stoppage here there, as they've been king around this today. Just winning it. They try and hack it forward. Skews goes in and picks it up there for Terrigal Avoca. They've just won these all day. They're just really... This goes there as Clark. Clark gets there to Farquhar. Farquhar kicks in there and Deverell takes the mark. Been very good. Very good. It does hurt a little bit though. He had to handball that with his left hand. Short kick there, going to be as White punches there in front of McClure. Good tackle there by McClure. Going to have a leg. Free kick's going to go the way there of Austin Clark. I think he dives into his legs. So Clark on the right boot. Good spearing kick in there, looking for Houston, who's presented very well again. Short or front and square where all good small shorts would be, but he's tackled immediately. But he gets a handball back to Walker. Walker on the left boot, on the narrow side, through for a behind. 10-14-74, 4-3-27. 18 minutes gone. Looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Why don't you check out Hunter of Arlen, the range of affordable SUVs, starting from just $23,990 drive away, with a 5-year warranty and a 5-year roadside assistance. Hunter of Arlen, give you more. Book your test drive now today. 5-year warranty, 5-year roadside assistance. You can't argue with that, Lucas.
You cannot, Gary.
Oh, that's a floater there. Gee, you can't argue with that one. That was good work there by Turner, who managed to get that handball away now to Deverell. Another floater down there to his brother in Corey Deverell. And we're going to have a boundary throw. And we've had a few boundary throws right here in front of us.
We have. Some Macaulay been on top of him all the time. Very good.
It's been very good. Macaulay affair today. As Lachlan Deverell comes off there now. Been very good with that arm, just favouring it slightly. McDonald in the ruck there with Ellis. Down it comes to Spinks. Spinks gets through traffic, handball himself, but Billings picks it up for Terrigal Avoca and a hurried kick for a boundary throw in. Don't think that was out in full, Luke.
I don't think it was either, Gary.
Unless we're paying out in full when it lands in front of the line, which I don't think we're doing anymore. So nice throwing, good throwing there by Simon McCauley. McDonald taps it down there. McGuinness holding their hold, good position there, but gets it out there. Skews comes in and goes in and wins the ball again. Good tackle there by Spinks, and we're going to have a ball up. Good pressure there, good contested footy by both teams.
It is, and this weather too. It's even combated to contested football. In the end, Terrigal Avoca have been on top of that area.
Yeah, they've certainly won that. As Kurt Fleming comes off for another well-deserved rest. It's McDonald in the ruck there. Also Ellis. Ellis wins a tap down. Turner goes in and picks it up. Comes out there, picked up that time by Metcalf. Too hard for Spinks. Clark picks it up, handballs off, and they just break so well. Billings kicks it off the ground, able Walker to run onto it. Houston comes in, picks it up really well as well. Gets it to Walker. Walker puts it on the ground, but the boundary line's too close. We're going to have another boundary throw, and we've had plenty of them today.
We have, Gary.
The boundary umpires certainly need a pay rise, but they're not getting one.
I'll leave that option up to you, Gary.
Thank you very much. I said they deserve one. Doesn't mean they're going to get one. So Simon McCoy throws it in again. Houston in the ruck with McDonald. No one gets a clear tap down there, but Grimmon's in front. He's immediately tackled and we'll have another ball up. Stoppages have been paramount after quarter time, and stoppages is an area that Terrigal Avoca have dominated in. So Houston in the ruck against McDonald. McDonald wins that quite easy. Just in front. They just seem to be in front around the packs though, Lucas. Anything around the contest. Terrigal Avoca seem to have the front position.
They do. I'm not sure if they're just raving to the Warners Bay ruckman, which I wouldn't think they would be because Ellis has been so dominant in that area, but that's a possibility.
Just looks like they're just more on the move than what Warners Bay are around the stop. No, we're in the last quarter now, and and that's sort of a bit tighter, but they just seem to be getting their hands first on that contest. So head over the ball. There should be a free kick to Irwin. He's going to get that. Well done, Lincoln McCauley. I think he's been very, very serviceable and very impressive in his first game.
They have too. So is Miles McCauley running the boundary as well. They've both been good on their respective debuts in their respective positions.
So as we go along there now, as Kernahan can't take the mark there under pressure from Hart. He's got there, goes to ground there. Kernahan coming back there. He's got, he should have looked, he burned him a couple of times there. 2, 3. Still going there now. Not sure. I'm not sure about that one there. When you look there, he's only gone from there to there. In fact, it was right in front of us. It doesn't matter how many times you go round and round. The distance is how far you've actually run in a line. But anyways, Farquhar, back it goes to Skews. The tackle there, he gets there and goes to Sarich. Sarich out there now, and Mark's taken by Hart. Hart moving forward on the right boot. He goes there. Houston's his target. Go too strong for him. Turner is down there. Nichols down there, but Houston stole the ball, handballed it out there, handball on there now to Grimmett, over the top to Clark. He gets it, he should have a kick on goal, he doesn't. Good defence there, but Clark picks up one-way, two-way, handballs it back there, good defence by Warners Bay. So it's going to be McGrath, uses good strength by the youngster as Clark's still down in the goal square. That's good defensive play by Warners Bay.
It was very good to scramble when they had outnumbered there. The Warners Bay defence did very well to progress the ball forward.
They certainly did, and they actually got another stoppage, would you believe? As McDonald wins the tap there, comes down straight to Grimmond though. He gets it in Grimmond. Is that Grimmond's first goal of the day? Maybe, but it's there at 11, so 11-14-80. Warners Bay now 4-3-27. Belmont 16-footer Sailing Club, located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie. Belmont 16 is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotion, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL. Had a big members draw. Someone would have been $10,000 richer on Wednesday night at Belmont 16-footer. So members draw got to $10,000 and was going to be drawn until the winner was there. So that'd be nice to go out for a lovely meal at the Belmont 16-footers, a couple of nice drinks and walk home with $10,000.
It wouldn't be bad, would it, Gary?
Certainly would. I didn't win it, so it wasn't me. But congratulations to the Belmont 16-footers. Great support of the Black Diamond. And congratulations to the person who walked away $10,000 richer as Spinks gets it there. And tell you what, Terrigal Avoca certainly looking $10,000 today.
They sure have been in all areas of their game. They've been on top of Warners Bay, just too classy in most of the areas.
probably the last half, I suppose, of that first quarter where Warners Bay kicked their 4 goals. That was probably the only area, but you could argue that in the first part of that first quarter, it was only inaccurate kicking from Terrigal Avoca that sort of probably didn't have them in front at that stage. But from that point on, from the time the second quarter started, they've just probably dominated through the stoppage. And Daniel Houston, very, very impressive, but he's kicked it back to Kurt Fleming as the siren sounds. So Fleming's going to go back. It'd be quite fitting for Kurt Fleming to go back and have a shot on goal after the siren, because he's probably been the most dominant player on the field. So Fleming, all over bar the shouting here. He's going to go back, have a shot on goal. Comes in, strikes the ball, misses it to the left. So final score's going to read, it's going to be Terrigal Avoca 11-15-81 have defeated Warners Bay 4 goals 3-27. You got the goal kickers there, Lucas.
I have, Gary. Goal kickers for Terrigal Avoca firstly. Jack Grimm and Ryan Webster with 3. Corey Billins, Daniel Houston also with 2. Dale Walker, Matt Shortall, Corey Billins, Sam Ellis. And for Warners Bay, Josh Nicol, Nick Metcalf, Kane Gibbs and Dave McGuinness.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Lucas. So, look, want to do a quick wrap of the game. I think Warners Bay are very, very deserved winners. I think they dominated all facets of the game. They were very, very dominant around the stoppages. And look, we had a lot of stoppages today, and I think that suits their game. Ellis was very, very dominant in the ruck, and I thought Delahunty, when he went in the middle there in the second quarter, I think he had another big body in there. And of course, you had Kurt Fleming certainly had plenty of class, and I thought Mark Skews was also very, very impressive for Terrigal Avoca. But overall, and Dan Houston, I suppose you can't argue with his very, very impressive debut up forward. But what do you think from Warners Bay perspective, Lucas?
Warners Bay, obviously, Lachlan, they had obviously a lot of goal time in the forward half, Terrigal Avoca, so obviously Lachlan Devereux was very good down back, very integral to their defensive structures. Also, Sam Gibbons moving in the transition from half back into their forward half. Rob Schindler-Taylor was credible on the wing. The 3 new faces, Irwin, Nicholson and McClure, were also fairly impressive in their debuts, Gary. And obviously also Nick Turner, ever consistent in his 100th game.
Yep, certainly was. They were certainly outclassed. There's no doubt about that, Warners Bay. And I think Marty Ryan, even though it was top of his body, I think Marty would be a little bit disappointed. I think he would have expected a little bit more from Warners Bay today, and they showed a bit earlier on. But in the end, I think we're getting to the second half of the year, and Terrigal Avoca aren't sitting on top unbeaten for nothing. So that now sets up a nice top of the table clash with Cardiff for Terrigal Avoca next week. Back here, Warners Bay, they're back here and they take on Newcastle City, big rampant winners there today. So look, that'll be another big contest for Warners Bay. But I think from today's perspective, I think you have to say that the Terrigal Avoca were far too good, and they'll go away worthy winners, 11-15-81 to Warners Bay, 4-3-27. So on behalf of the Bar TV crew, have been fantastic as always. To Lucas, yourself, mate, very, very good in the commentary. I'm Gary Birkinshaw, and goodbye from Fian Oval.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Haval H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.